side to side, let's go. Let's go, let's move. Side to side, let's go. Let's go. Let's go, let's move. Side to side, let's go. Let's go, let's move. Side to side, let's go. Let's go, let's move. Side to side, let's go. Let's go, let's move. Side to side, let's go. Come on, everybody, bring it in.
Hello. Ooh, who do we have here now today on the day? Do you know what day we are here today on the day of the day? What day on which we are here today? When the day is here, when the day is present. Day, Friday. I have been told. Now, I've been told this, and sure, look, you know, when your man told me this, I said to him, sure, get out of that. That's not Friday at all. And sure, doesn't he only pull up the calendar and he points out to me, sure, look, if yesterday was Thursday, right? And if tomorrow is Saturday, do you know? Sure, I mean, like, in fairness, he had a point, so I have to tell to all of ye the very truth, and that is that today... what could it be? Oh, what could it be? I think it's Friday! Woo! How's everybody doing? It's Friday. Oi, 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 oi. It is not Wednesday, it is not Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday. It is Friday. How's everybody doing? Let me say hello to you. Come here. I'm here. I'm present. There's 5 million tomatoes. There's 3 peppers. You're on a monitor over there, and I can't show you. Unless... like, I can see you there. I can see chat over here. I really should have taken a picture of this to show you. Maybe I can do it right now. I'll try and hide the little bit of mess that's on the table. I'm not gonna be hiding. Hang on. I just need to make sure you believe me when I say this. Ye are now... Ow! You're now on a screen where I can see ye. Is that not a bit mad?
Happy Glawn Day. I love the secret 8th day of the week.
I mean, that's not very clear, I understand, but I can see ye over there. Technology. Can we please get a bit of appreciation, a huge amount of appreciation for McDara, who was just like, yeah, let's try setting that up today. So there you are. There you are. You're on TV. Connor Rios says, my good luck with books today. Oh, found Given's 10th volume in another bookshop. Oh, very nice, very nice. Very nice. Technology. Why are people so scared of technology? That's why.
I feel bad for Cake. She is gonna get 5.2 by 10 to the power of 13 questions about his ex-soup.
Yes. And I'm just going to ignore them because we've had this discussion. I don't care. Thank you for the bits, Dalek. Thank you. Who else? Have I missed any? Hang on, I have to roll it back for a second.
Help, Cake has trapped
I
us
got
in the
everything.
monitor.
Almost. If you want to get out of the monitor, say... If you want to stay in the monitor, say... This cannot possibly go wrong. Paycat, thank you for the bits as well. Eliza Online, thank you so much for the bits. You're all there. You're over there. With all tomatoes, I'm gonna assume the drink is also tomato. I mean, you can drink your soup. I don't care. I'm not into the. I'm not here to judge the semantics. Okay, you're all staying in the monitor. Thank goodness. Which one means I don't have to go to work
Is a
anymore. I'll
onion
see what I can
snack
do.
soup if it's blended into a liquid?
It could be if you believe hard enough. If you believe hard enough. I was wearing my Bunnings hat the other day, actually. If you believe hard enough, then perhaps. Pika, thank you for the bits. Prophecy Phrase says, forgot I posted this in the stream yesterday. I'm going to my first Magic the Gathering pre-release tonight. Ooh, Prophecy, I hope it goes well for you. Oh my goodness. Hang on, this is great, but I need something to, I need it to stay boppy, you know? I need it boppy. Yeah, that'll do. It's... Whoa! Whoa, it's too many things in my face. Lux, thank you so much for 71 months, a tier 3. Everything is either soup or not soup, that's true. And that's an easy way, that makes it easier, you know? You just think about it that way, it's so much easier. So much easier. So much easier. And Dalek, thank you for the bits. And the great Skinardo, thank you for 5 months. Driving to spend the weekend with my family. Ooh, have a nice time. I hope your chili crisp turns out nice. Oh, I don't know if I've ever tried making chili crisp. I made like chili infused honey, but never chili crisp. Good news from the B channel. Cake, my dear, I'm here to inform you that it's Father B's birthday today, and he happens to be turning that one brain rot number. Oh, it must be like 420. Jesus, what's his skincare routine? How's he managing? How's he managing? Jedi, thank you for gifting us up to cereal soup. What'll I do with you? Myrna does stuff, thank you so very much for your prime. There's lots of people I've not said hello to as well. Aerochrome Daydream, thank you for converting to a tier 1 sub. Oh my goodness, there's millions of people. Arctic Ash says, I've 3 weeks of holiday once I hand in my last essays. Yes, we get to be your companions. Indeed, we get to be your companions. Good luck, Arctic Ash! Good luck! Good luck! I hope it all turns out so well for you. And Comrade Otaku, thank you for the bits. Who have I not said hello to? Okay, I can look to you over here. Jack's House, hello, Master Rocket, and Sigma Sayama, and Nida Planifolia, hello, and Stoyoshi, and Statstat, and Spectre Red, and Farandel, and Archaeolinguist, and Aerochrome Daydream, hello, and DJ Chisels, and Comrade Otaku, and Danny Han, and the B Channel, hello, and Jedifire, and Borty, and Vlad Plays Games, hello, and Libonato, and Lenbot, and Laterus, and Honeytoad, and Kodo Iryo. Oh my god.
Instead of debating about what is a soup, let's consider the following. If 2 scoops of ice cream melt into a bowl, does putting a flake in it make as a dessert Bloody Mary?
Yes. Why not? Why not? I don't care. I'm not the president of food. Do it. Why not? I don't care. Frogtype, thank you for the bits. Mally Sprout, welcome in. Hello. Gwen Tarantino, hello. Give me that. Harmish, hello, and thank you for the bits. Hello. What was I doing? Cake, you're gonna run for president of food? No, that's way too much pressure. Can you imagine the pressure of that? You imagine the things you have to deal with on the daily, you know? Imagine.
Good day,
Unbelievable
Cake.
stuff.
I must admit that when you switched over to this scene, I glanced over at my phone and thought Dave had multiplied and that there were now 6 of him. Anyway, how are you this fine Friday, Dave?
Dave, do you have anything to do with this? No, he doesn't. He doesn't know these guys. Dave says he's never met these guys before in his life. Connor, thank you for the bits. I'm well. I'm actually very, very well. I'm going, oi. And the Docs Fox, hello. First time I got to see a K-Trooper stream. It's the real, it's me in the flesh. In the flesh. With my hair looking surprisingly fresh today. And we are making a soup for you and me. Unfortunately, actually, only I'll get to, well. No, McDara will get to have some of the soup as well. McDara made this soup. Not like he didn't make it up, but he made this recently, and I ate it, and I was like, I need to eat that again, or I'm going to die. So, so I didn't even say thank you so much for kicking off a hype train and all. We're Newman and we're zooming, and we've only been here for like 15, well, like 10 minutes. You know. Elliot's a Barbie. Hello. I want to have a bite. You'll have to make it for yourself. I'm sorry. I have actually linked a recipe for you today, ! Recipe, and you will get exactly the one I'm doing today. Dalek's good news, I'm slowly getting better from my abdominal surgery. I can move and go out and do stuff without being in agony. Yes! Woo, 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 woo. Oi. Oh, that reminds me, I have good news. I have good news. The Great Skinardo, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Thank you so much. If you've been gifted a sub, do not forget to say a thank you. An embiggened thank. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Oh, and Rager, thank you for 34 months. Thank you so much. And Chris likes to draw things. Hello. I'm gonna go for a quick jar. Go. Do what you gotta do. Spectre is good news after several months of chaos and big effort at work and giving myself a treat in the form of a Steam Deck. Oh, so excited for you. Yes. I love you're properly accessorizing to drink your soup. I am. You gotta be ready, you know? Secret Jester, hope you're keeping very, very well. I don't remember if I said that already, but if I did, well, I said it twice. So be it. Redmar says I got into homebrewing recently. I'm making my first mead. Please let me know how it turns out. I love mead so much. Crystal and Wings, I say hello to you. Hello. Meow says, how do we know this is real you and not a 3D render of you in your kitchen? You can tell because...
If someone disagrees with your definition of food, let it be known that I can represent them in court by filing a lawsuit.
Forget it. Forget it. Forget it. Don't worry about it. Frogtype, thank you for the bits. Rage Reaver, thank you very much for your prime. I thank you very, very much. We're newman along. What was I going to say? Off my Twitch, like for 46 months. I have a thing to say that I'm very excited about. This is not like a secret or anything. This is something that everybody, if you want to know, you know. I think this week, as in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and today included, all of those days, is the second, and I think only the second full week of streaming since the incident. And I feel great. I feel great. I've had so many things coming up, so many things happening, but we are here. We're actually getting to go unts, 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 unts.
You've been on fire.
Oh, that would explain all the burns. Unts, unts. Thank you for the bits. Now, who would like a fresh cup of tea? Because I have a cup of tea here, but it's getting a bit cold, so. Hands up who wants tea. Tea, 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 tea. And then we can start chopping everything up in it as well. And I'll run through the recipe with you and I'll tell you all about it. Oi, 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 oi. This is great. I actually really like being able to see over there. Because usually I'm like this. I'm like always leaning sideways, which is fine, but I like being able to look kind of forward. I know, it's nice. It feels more natural.
Woo, fellow bowel removal club high five.
I didn't get my bowels removed. But I hope you're doing all right. I hope you're doing A-okay. Hope you're hanging on and doing A-okay. Belfair says, I miss my blowhouse so much I moved overseas and left her behind. No! Are you able to still get her? Are you able to still see her?
For still having bowels.
Big shout out to having bowels, and if you don't have them, then big shout out to you. Woo! Welcome to twitch.tv/cakejumper. We're in the food and drink category. One in chat if you still have bowels.
You know, I swear, if I had €1 every time I got really confused, I'd be like, where did all these euros come from? Sorry, I still have most of mine too. Smiley face emoji. I meant a part of the bowels. My bad, guys.
All good, all good, all good. But I'm glad you're healing up well. I'm very glad you're healing up well. I wish I could get a euro every time I was confused. Although maybe it would be a terrible curse, because what if you got super confused and it was like lots of little confusions together? So you just end up in this like pile of €1 coins. And you're like, ah, 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 and you're like, trying to like all of these €1 coins apart, and you're trying to like, so you're trying to bring like bags of these €1 coins to the bank to have them changed into notes or to lodge them, and then you get there and they look at you and they're like, oh, I don't know if we can do that, and it feels like they should be able to do that. So then you get confused and €1 coins start spawning all around you. Like, you know when you spawn things in the console in Skyrim and they spawn in like a circle around you, or if you're dropping things they'll like show up in a circle around you, like that. That's how I'm imagining it, like tuk, 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 tuk. All right, cup of tea. Oi, 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 are we going? Oi, 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 are we going? Oi, 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 oi. Oi, 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 oi. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a shark close-up, don't we? I didn't imagine that. From Statstat to everyone. I'm going, I'm bringing her around. There she is. Now, Brie, what do you say? Oh, she doesn't, of course. And she's right too. 1, 2, 3, go! Oi, oi, oi! Hey, 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 hey. Ah, that monitor turned off. No, my convenience! Did I touch something maybe while I was over there? Hang on. No, my monitor with all the people on it, with all the good people on the internet on it. Did I press a button? Hello? Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that... I think I've just discovered that thing can go to sleep. How are we at a level 6 hype train? I haven't done anything yet. Oh, help us start here. Done the mute yoga. Hello. NG the ghost. This monitor is allergic to the... Wait, to the what? 5 minutes. When I wasn't looking. Go on, get out of your system. Go on, you're 5 minutes and 1 minute of hype train remaining. Make the most of it. Go on. Who's that? Impending moon. Hello. Does anyone have not said hello to? Make yourselves known. Or sit back, relax, take it easy. Can you tell I'm running on about 8.5 hours of sleep? And I still couldn't wake up with my alarm. I still woke up an hour after my alarm went off. You ever get into bed and you're just like, the conditions are perfect and you just go, you're gone.
Donating bits because I'm a public menace.
I'm gonna give those to Dave. Then he can be a public menace with it. Hang on. Jedi, thank you so much for, oh my god, gifting 6 months to 200 Lady Capybara. Thank you so much. And NRS, thank you for 10 months. What is going on? I haven't done anything yet. I'm gonna have a sip of my Kimber sauce. Goodness and gracious. I'm gonna make that, like, I don't know. Someday I'm going to replace one of the sound alerts with the exact same sound, but with, like, infinite reverb. And not tell anybody ahead of time. Your hair looks so good. Thank you! It turned out quite nice. I need to trim my fringe a little bit. And I need to top up the black patch, but, like, it's more together than I expected it would be. Thank you. I'm so glad. Thank you.
Does anyone else ever eat soup, suddenly realize you're eating soup,
Yes.
then continue to eat soup whilst blissfully aware that you're eating soup? I don't know, but this is good soup.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, I'm eating soup.
Oh yeah. Good soup. Oh yeah. Return of the Cave of Torment. 1 in chat if you want to go to the Cave of Torment. 2 in chat if you want to put somebody else in the Cave of Torment.
At Hanitode, you're not wrong, her hair is fire. Thank feck for the fire extinguisher being nearby.
That's true, we do have, it's over there. It's actually, can you even see it?
I went to the opticians the other day because my glasses weren't up to snuff anymore. I walked up to the receptionist
Fire
and said
safety.
my glasses aren't working, I need new ones. She replied, you sure do, this is a Centra.
Specsavers, more like Fecsavers. Oh. No, I actually can't talk smack about Fecsavers. Specsavers, I've only had my experiences in the very, very busy ones where they're obviously understaffed. Now, in a hottened cup of tea, Fecsavers. Anyway. Me too, Cake. Me too. Oh goodness. How is everybody? Are we absolutely vibing? I feel like we've already gone over that, but you know, I'm excited. I'm excited for today, because There will not be a Friday stream next week, most likely, if everything is going to plan. I'll tell you more about that when I can. But I might be doing it a day earlier. So... But this is only the second stream with the new mic, which is great. Well, I mean, no, I mean, it's great that I have the new mic. It's not great that it's only the second stream. But today, the day. I need to cut all of these up and make a soup, you know? Ting, 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 ting. The dubious plan. All right, listen to my dubious and terrible plan, okay? This will strike fear into the hearts of many across the globe. I'm gonna make a soup. I'm gonna put things in the soup. I'm gonna roast things in the oven before making the soup, as part of the process to create the soup. Soup. Are you sure it's a soup if you put things in it? I'm sure it's a soup, whether there's things in it or no things in it. Because everything's a soup. Except for...
Pepsi.
And that's out of my control, you know, that's out of my control. I'm just gonna take these out of the bag, because otherwise it's gonna be crinkling and cronkling later on. Generally, I make soup by pulling the ring off the can. I mean, listen, it works. I had a tomato suit out of a suit. I had a tomato suit. You should have seen the look on everyone else's faces. Showing up to your friend's wedding wearing the tomato suit. But it's made of real tomatoes. So every time you touch off something, it leaves like a little bit of like tomato water. What's wrong with me? Don't answer that question. I actually don't want an answer. My Stroster, hello. Combine the tomato soup with the Lady Gaga beef dressing holidays. Oh, God. We're off to a... Oh, I'm gonna give all of us a wash before we do anything with them. I mean, as normal, as I normally would. Gang, thank you very, very much for the hype train. That is unbelievable stuff for me having not done anything yet, really. What wrong? You have not jumped on any cake yet. Wrong. Well, actually, right. I've not jumped on any cake yet. But over. That's different. That's different. That's a whole different ball game. Off to a rip-roaring start. Roll the clip. I assume the bag contained peppers as well. This makes far more sense. Yeah, there's more. There's a lot of tomatoes in this recipe, so it's. I'd say it's like 120% tomato by volume, and then. You know, there's a bit of pepper in there. Rip-roaring XD. Oh! These ones are not on a vine. These ones feel different, but they're exactly the same on the... No, they're definitely right. They're definitely right. Just one of them looks a bit different. Jeez, that's a lot of tomatoes. Ooh. As you can imagine, this will take a little while. Actually, I don't know if it will. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna skip ahead in the tunes a bit because this is just not... It's too sleepy, you know? It's too sleepy. I need to be awake. Oh, I know what we need. Okay, everybody wake up. Wake up right now. I'm bringing out the Pizza Hotline mix. It's actually, wait, is this a Pizza Hotline mix or is this someone else? It is Pizza Hotline mix. Okay, alright, okay. I'm so sorry, that was so loud. I'm getting a colander. Guy who thinks every recipe has optional raisins. Are you putting raisins in this? Don't be unreasonable. We have a lot going on. Look at all this stuff. Oh, it is still oven temperature test. Thank you. I'd actually forgotten all about that. No, I regret typing that already. No. That'll do. Tomato. I'm not finishing that. I refuse. Yeah, we don't want to summon anyone we can't deal with today, okay? I should probably read out this recipe. That'd be smart, wouldn't it? How's the volume mix on me versus the music? I have to kind of like relearn how to judge this. I had to relearn how to judge this because this mic picks things up differently to the other one. Good, excellent. It seems like it's going to be easier for me to judge it, you know? Sorry, I was in the middle of saying something there and I just kind of forgot what I was saying. Right, come here and I tell you. I'm going to read out the recipe. Read it out. That I will do. So, for this recipe, I have to scroll down a significant amount. We need 8 to 9 medium tomatoes. Wait, what? 8 to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. These are small tomatoes, I think. We're making a lot of soup. 3 red bell peppers, 2 small yellow onions. We're going to use 1 big one. 6 cloves of garlic. 4 cups of vegetable broth. Some paprika, like a quarter teaspoon of paprika. Pinch of cayenne pepper. Omit if sensitive to spice. I like a bit of cayenne pepper, so I'm going to put it in. Fine salt, freshly ground black pepper. That is it. That's all we need. Tomatoes, peppers, onion, olive oil, garlic, vegetable broth, paprika, cayenne, salt and pepper. Dave is somewhat coloured like the veg for the soup. Maybe he'll be merciful. He likes things that are red. I think he'll like this soup. I hope he'll like this soup. I mean, he doesn't have to, you know, he doesn't have to eat it, I guess. I do have to get all of this ready to go because what we're doing for this soup is, yes, roasting everything. You know, good. We're putting, well, I say everything. Most things. We're putting the tomatoes, the peppers, and the onions into the oven. And soup freezes really well, yeah. So, like, making a big, massive batch of soup, it just makes sense. You know, it just makes sense because then you can put it into little containers and put them in the freezer, and then you have soup whenever you want. I know what you're thinking. Cake, you haven't washed your hands. That's true. I mean, I have today, but not... Well, you've seen me. These need to be washed. So I'm going to rinse these and wash my hands in one go. Not like at the same time. I'm not going to wash these with like hand soap. That'd be kind of messed up. But humans were having a good day when they created soup. They really were. Like, it's a good idea, you know? It just makes sense. Ow. Human, did I say hello to you? Hello, how are you doing? No, I'm not pulling that out with my teeth. Human, no, I read that already. Hang on, sorry. I don't know what to do with myself with this convenience of having you over there. I'm reading things before they happen, you know, and after they happen 3 times. A tip I learned from a YouTuber, use ice cube trays. Oh, for stock, is it? For stock, that'd be really good. For soup, I don't think it'd be good. No, unless you had like, I don't know, geez, unless you had an ice cube tray the size of like one of these for each thing. But for stock, I can see that being really good, yeah. Or for anything that's like concentrated, do you know? Tinanor, hello and welcome in. How you doing? Gimme. Ice craze. It's the latest craze. Ooh, get back in there. Sometimes you just want ice cube amount of soup. I respect that. I mean, that's what cup of soups are for, I guess. It's not quite an ice cube tray worth of soup, but it feels close enough, you know. Obscura V for demi-glace, it's good. Oh, jeez, do you know, I never thought of it for demi-glace. I do like a little demi-glace. Come on, please don't break. But I made it nervous, and now it's broken. It's almost summer. Need your nice, refreshing tomato soup ice pop. No. Well, if you want, you know what? I don't care. It's just gazpacho. Gazpacho on a stick. Go on. What business of mine is it, you know? What business of mine is that? I've got 2 tomatoes here with the stalks stuck in them. It's fine. I mean, I don't think I'm going to do a particularly effective rinsing of these in this colander anyway. Oh, it's not something I'll be using today, but I do have a new kitchen utensil that, you know, it probably isn't that exciting, but it's exciting for me. I'll show you before I go washing everything. I'm just going to rinse my hands because I'll wash my hands properly, you know, and then I can wash them 100 million more times, you know? Danny Han, what's your dog's name? You gotta tell us now. Dog tax, you have to tell us your dog's name. It's the law. It is written. Pay the toll. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence.
I went to a big event where there were lots of little stalls each selling individual liquid food. There was all the things I needed. Tomatoes, mushrooms, and potatoes. Mixers, saucepans and blenders. All these things just to make liquidated food. I really loved my visit to the supermarket.
Thank you, Kitsune. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Behold. I got a new sieve. I got a metal sieve. I used to have a metal sieve in the old house. It didn't actually belong to us. It was just in the house. Metal sieve. Made of metal. The one I had before is... I still have it. It's fine. It's fine for some stuff. This is plastic, and the bits have been moving around a little bit, and I'm always afraid to put anything too warm through it in case the plastic just goes... So now I have a sieve that is actually... Yeah, it's luxury. I got it in Dunn's. And in fairness, Dunn's stores do decent cookware. I mean, Dunn's is where I got this. I just never find myself in there.
Careful handling that new sieve. You need to be sure not to strain yourself.
That's it. That's it. No, I'm not talking to you anymore. No, that's it. No. I'm just gonna go over here and wash my tomatoes and think nice thoughts. And move these tomatoes around, make sure they all get a nice little bath. Yep, very good. Zarga, thank you for the bits. We'll talk about this later. No, not really. I'm joking. If you're wondering why I did that, I'm really worried that some of the chopping boards are like getting a bit warped, but this one's
I'm
supposed
about
to
to
be
eat a half-kilo pork pie, fellas.
Oh!
That's my Friday 2 p.m. lunch. This is my life now.
Dalek, please share. That sounds so good. Oh, a half-kilo pork pie. Jeez, that set me up. That set me up for the day. I might fall asleep immediately afterwards. Are you having anything with it? You've done like a little bit of mustard or anything like that, or do you just have it as it is? Oh yeah, that's better. I feel so organized today. I actually thought to put something under this to... Oh. Pyromaster, hello, Cass, welcome in, Soup. Budge and the Dragons, you got me. For my sins, it is. Hello, welcome in. How you keeping? Come in. I have jumped over a cake though. I have. I feel like I've had a lot of people asking about the name recently. Which is completely fine. You're more than welcome to. For the record. Oy. But today there is no cake, except me. We're making soup. I'm going to just make sure that the tomatoes aren't like dripping water, do you know? This might be a bit overkill, but listen. I can't think about things being warped without assuming a Crash Bandicoot warped. In fairness, yeah. I was probably the same for many years.
I once injured myself while preparing cheese. It didn't feel great.
I knew as soon as you came in the door, Eliza, you were going to fit in fine here. God damn it. You're really on one. I think it's, you know what, it's because we haven't had like a normal Friday in so long, and schedule has been so all over the place. So now it's like, oh, everything's going relatively normal to schedule. Go mental, you know? And by all means, as you should. Sure, what else are we here for, you know? What else are we here for? I assume Cake Jumper made a cake. No. I've actually never done that, I don't think. I was nearly going to do that for that one charity stream, and then we ended up doing the much more surreal and ridiculous version of that idea. Okay. Clean tomatoes. The tomatoes are clean. I should probably have the recipe open somewhere I can see it, shouldn't I? I don't know if anyone's noticed, the laptop is suspended in midair magically through the magic of magic. I borrowed this off McDara to see if I'd like it, and I'm probably going to get myself a smaller one, like a slightly shorter one, because I can't move the screen forward, which is fine. But levitation device, thank you. I hope you. I mean, it doesn't really make that much difference to you. It just means that I have like a slight bit extra room here, like a slight bit. And if I get a slightly shorter one, I'll have way more, because I can shove it over a little more. This is adjustable, but this is as low as it goes. So I think, yeah, a smaller adjustable one would be excellent. Okay, preheat the oven. It's a crucial moment. It's at this very, very crucial moment I realize that I have not emptied the dishwasher. And if you think I'm doing it now, you've got another thing coming. I'm not doing it now, I refuse. Okay, I'm gonna move some things around in the oven though. I'm gonna move this out. And nobody is seeing this. It's not actually Mac, it's just got some like little bits and bobs on it. I have the oven thermometer in the oven. And, oh jeez, the frightened. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw this on the floor and I nearly jumped into the air. So this is going on, oh, big temperature. Big temperature. Dave does not feel threatened by red things. He does not feel threatened by things that are similar to him because he understands his own innate importance and power. We could learn a lot from him. We could learn quite a lot from him. 190 is actually what we want to put this to. And we have the thermometer in here so I can actually see when it's at 190. So we're gonna core and quarter these, which I never cored a tomato before. I've usually just quartered them. But I think we want to put these all into like a roasting dish. A dish that you do be roasting things in. It says rimmed baking sheet with parchment paper. That's great. I'm not going to do it that way. Because I don't really, I could use these. But I feel like these are going to leak a lot of liquid. Which, whether or not we want to keep that liquid, I'd be worried about it going up and over the sides of... I'm just gonna... You know what? I'm gonna grab a big, massive dish. Oh, that's very far back. Oh, that's fine. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I thought this was way closer to the front of this press than it is. Got it. Behold, the big one. So I'm putting this over here. Putting that. Yeah. And that's been sitting in there a while, so I should probably give it a little clean. I'll just give it a quick little. Just a little, a little rinse. Yeah, that's alright. That's fine. I'm going to put that there and hope I don't sit down on the patch of that is wet. Cass Winters, hello. Also, did anyone I've not said hello to? If you're feeling left out, let yourself be known, or may you be known. I don't know what I'm saying, you know what I mean. Hi. Hi, how you doing? Once again, mentioning the time we were growing tomatoes and Robin felt threatened by them. Oh. Fabi9. Oh, hello. How you doing? Come in. You're very welcome. Lots of new faces today. I hope you're all having a fine time, and I hope you're saying that does not scare you off. It's a fine Friday to be doing things. Now, where I'm gonna put everything. Because we also... Ooh. I left the tap on. Shame on me. No surprise to anybody, I'm cutting up the onion last. Yeah, just I'm looking for the name in English of the big metal plate you put at the bottom of the oven to collect spillings. I tried to look for the French Wikipedia page, lèche frite. Lèche, would that be dry fry? No. No, not sèche. Not lèche. Frite. Oh. Oil tray collector. I don't know what you'd call that actually. What do you call that tray you put, like, waste tray? Frite frying, yeah. I got drip pan. Actually, do you know what? I think you could be dead right. Drip pan. I don't know why it took me so long to get there in my brain. Drip pan. You're dead right. Drip pan. That'll tell you how much French I have on on ready to go in my brain at any one point in time. Okay, so I don't have to have these super tidy in how I cut them. I just need to make sure I cut up the right bits because we're going to be immersion blending all of this. See, the bell peppers need to be seeded and quartered as well. Okay, so we're just coring and quartering all of these. I'm going to get a knife. I'll get my nice knife. My one singular nice knife. I know that's not fair on the other knives, I understand, but this is the nicest knife. A knife. Hang on, I need a little thing for waste. One of these. Drip pans when you dress well in the eyes of any gender. There you go. There you go. And Starbucks Viper, hello, soup. Okay. This one. Oh, I think I've never had to core an apple. Not an apple. The other one, tomato. The one that's in my hand. I've never had to core a tomato before. I should have asked McDara how he did it, because he said he'd never cored one either. Now I know what it's for. It's to get out like the pith. You have to take out the pith. Catastrophic carry on already. It's a pithy. Kate, don't you require adult supervision for this? I am 31 years of age and I own a house. Leave me alone. I can cut a tomato. I am perfectly capable. Probably. If I kind of cut over to one side and just make it so that it's all on one side, and then I can just, it means the quarters won't be quarters. Like, they won't be even quarters, but like, I don't think it's not gonna matter that much. This will take a while. I core my tomatoes before I make pasta sauce. As long as you're getting most of the pith out, any method is fine. Good to know. Also, at least Clever Bloom, I hope you're keeping very well. That is very, very good to know. Getting the pith out. I'm really taking the pith out of these tomatoes. NH London, hello, my local climbing gym is hosting a competition tomorrow. Ooh, that does sound exciting. Have fun. Don't... Ooh. Okay, I know these need to be quartered. I'm just trying to get the middles out. The middles? You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Fabio says, I just got Twitch. I'm looking around for fun streamers. This is fun. I'll follow. Oh, you're very welcome in and welcome to stay as long as you like. Thank you. Sure, what are we doing if we're not having fun, you know? I mean, other things probably, but... Dude, I'm trying to not groove too much while I'm holding the knife. This is, as it turns out, not as difficult as I thought it was going to be. I just have to be careful not to do myself an injury, and with this knife, I'll probably be okay. And my god, it is so much easier to, when I'm not doing something, like, when I'm not actively putting the knife through something, to look up and see chat when you're over there. Popping out for dinner, but back later. We'll see you soon. Jason Versman, go look after yourself. Go. Vine tomatoes, these are vine tomatoes. Salad tomatoes don't really have a whole lot going on.
Groove is a good idea, then it'll be a tomato groove. What a banger.
It is a banger. In fact, you got me there. It is a banger. It makes you feel so good. Feel so fine. Well, we're gonna have to... Some of these will have to have slightly bigger pieces taken out of them, but look, sure, that's it. Emily, hello, haven't been here in a few weeks, I haven't shared this yet. My younger brother committed to college, wow! And to take a few gap years for health reasons, but he's going to school in the fall. That's so cool. Oh, best of luck to him. Hope he gets on great. Hope he gets on so well. And East Coast Clam says, last night I passed my lead climbing certification. I just said that in the most Irish way possible. Certification. I got there. This morning I saw an Eastern Toe. So did I say that right? That's so cool. Congratulations. I hope you're keeping very, very well. And lovely to have you in. Lovely to have you all, for the record. Oh. Certificate. You get the certificate. Certificate. It's a small difference. Certificate. And just now you could... Oh no, that monitor's after turning off again. Might just have to leave the lid open. Robert. Certificate is no longer a word. Certificate is, though. Certificate. Washing, hello, how are you doing? Fun fact is cat card. When you say a word so many times it loses meaning, that's called semantic satiation. Satiation? I don't know if I'm saying that right. But there you go now. It's not doing it, I don't know what it's doing. It's not running off one of my devices because McDarragh set this up. It's running off his MacBook and I'm just here like, I'm just gonna make sure it does not go to heap me be sleepy. You know? It's probably some sort of power saving thing. But to be honest, today was supposed to be just a test to see if I liked having this. And I do. I really like being able to see you over there. This means I can chat way more than I normally would be able to. I mean, relevantly, at least, while cutting things. And that's nice. I like that. Especially since yesterday I was so lost in the sauce of Tomodachi Life that I feel like I was seeing like 1 in every 20 messages in chat, which is... That happens sometimes, but you know. Same with odors, that's olfactory fatigue. That used to happen a lot in my old job. And it's why in some places... I've always heard of people having this at things, but I don't know who's going to something so fancy. But one of the best things to smell between, say if you're smelling a lot of perfumes or something like that, is coffee grounds, because apparently it gives you a bit of a... It kind of grounds you a little bit. But it breaks up the monotony a little bit. Cake slicing her finger off by accident while reading chat imminent. Bet not. Because I am cracked and hip and cool and I really like having all my fingers. I need all my fingers so that I can play Minecraft. Mind you, with adaptive controller technology, anyone can play Minecraft. And we love to see that. Some of these tomatoes are a little waterier, but it's going to be fine. Okay, 1. I'm just going to take a few to cut in half and then we can neum through them. I'm actually nearly done. This feels like the fastest I've cut anything up on stream ever before. Ever, of all time. Because I can look directly at what I'm doing and then look up at ye when I'm not doing something. I'm getting like the... that I get when I'm sitting down. When nothing is moving and nothing is likely to, you know, slice my hand in half. Okay, that's enough for now. Don't get liquid in the soup. There might be liquid in the soup. I can't make any promises, you know? I can't make any promises. Kuvi Carl says, you guys eat your tomato soup with grilled cheese if the opportunity presents itself. Oh my god, I could do that. We have bread. We have sandwich bread in the house. And we have cheese. Oh my god, we could do that. I actually hadn't even thought. Oh! Kuvi Carl, it's your first day here and you have made an unbelievably huge contribution. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Like, I would do that myself. I could do it, like, on the pan. Like, properly on the pan. Hands up, who wants the toasty cheese sandwich or the grilled cheese, as many call it, with the soup? Oh my god, why did I not think of that? We've loads of cheese for it and all. Loads. Oh, that's the kind of enthusiasm I like to see. With brown bread. I hope that's okay. If not, then I need you to try brown bread again. If you don't like brown bread and you have tried it, try again. No, in fairness, not all brown bread's created equal. Not soda bread, just like brown sandwich loaf. So, what about the goldfish crackers? You can do that if you want. I won't stop you. None of my business. Jeez, this is a lot of tomatoes. They'll cook down, don't worry. Brown bread, it is perfectly cromulent, yeah. What I find is if you're getting a cheap bread, and nothing wrong with a cheap bread, you're probably better off going with a white sandwich loaf, because I find that cheap brown bread is like cardboard. But if you're going like that little step higher, get the brown bread. Get the brown bread. Go to Aldi, get like that brown bloomer bread loaf, and it is unbelievable. It's like pillowy. It's beautiful. I had a grilled cheese sandwich for dinner last night, says Julie. I'm not very well at the moment. I'm waiting for the doctor to call me. Oh, lads, can we please get a wave of goodness for Julie? I really, really hope you'll be feeling better soon. Lots of people getting sick this time of year. I say that every time of year. Lots of people getting sick, full stop. And I really, really hope it's not too serious. I hope you'll be on the mend very, very, very soon. Brown bread's normal bread for sandwiches. White bread's dessert bread, like for jam and thing. You know what? Yeah. Yes. Lemon and crime. I actually kind of know what you mean. I think... Oh my god. Okay, so I went through a phase when I was like... 9 or 10 years of age, if I remember right. I was in with my neighbors, and I'd stayed, you know, like, sleep over directly next door with the neighbors kind of thing. And I remember their dad was making a ham sandwich, and he put, like, this unbelievable amount of coleslaw in it. And I'd never really tried coleslaw. It's like, I don't know if we'd had it in the house. I don't think my mum likes it too much, so I'd never really thought about trying it. And he was like, oh, do you want one? I think he made this up one, or somehow I had a ham and coleslaw sandwich. I took a bite out of it, and I was like, oh my god. It was amazing. So I went through about, I want to say 3 months of having ham and coleslaw sandwiches like almost every day, and it was amazing. I still love coleslaw and ham in a sandwich. Coleslaw in a sandwich, peanut butter, you gotta trust me. Not with everything. Not with everything, I don't think, but it's, I don't know, it's nice. It's crunchy and delicious. And that on brown bread, this is the tie-in, that on brown bread is gorgeous. I've never tried sauerkraut and I really want to. I fear you. You see, I definitely have a bit of the taste palette of like an old man, because I also like Branston pickle, but I think everybody could learn to appreciate Branston sandwich pickle. I'm not affiliated with Mr. John Branston, but there you go. Vinegar-based coleslaw is the best. You know, maybe I should broaden my coleslaw horizons. You know, I had a red cheddar I liked recently, and I was telling you recently, it's like, oh, I'm not too gone on red cheddar now at all. I don't know if I like it. I liked it. I liked it. It wasn't even fancy. It was like a Tesco own brand pre-sliced red cheddar, and I had it in a sandwich. I was like, yeah, that kind of slaps. Kind of slaps, yeah. Guess that makes me an old man too. I love all those. Yes! Eating potato salad out of the packet with a fork or spoon, or just dumping it into your mouth. I mean, don't do that. It's not really the consistency you can do that with, but... This is a lot of tomatoes! I'm just kind of mechanically doing this while we're talking, and every time I look back, I'm like, we're gonna have a lot of soup. In fairness, we have the big pot. So... soup for weeks. Yeah, we can probably freeze half of this. I hope. I feel so efficient. It's like 2:15 and I nearly have all of the tomatoes processed. Now I do have to still do the peppers and the onion, but not bad, you know, not bad. They will shrink down, in fairness, they will shrink down, and they'll hopefully get a nice flavour on them. I might have to split them between two. I do have a second thing kind of like this. Noikin says, I came here for a stream, but it's soup. It's soup. It's soup. It's soup. Oops, all soup. Soup, all oops. Too much soup, a problem we would all like to have. Ladyfest says mason jars are excellent for freezing soup in perfect portions. I've never thought of that. I have this fear of freezing things in glass because of a story of my aunt who used to live in New York having a load of bottles of wine out in the garage. And you know how cold New York gets in the winter, and they froze and exploded. And you know how cold it has to get for alcohol to freeze. Now, maybe she just made that up. Maybe that's not a real thing that happened, but that has stayed in my brain for years. For years. So that's why I'm afraid of freezing glass. Jeff! Are you at soup? Who here can really be... Oh god, I have to cut all of these in quarters. Alright, you know what? I'm getting the other thing. I'm getting the other thing. The thingamajig. The Yoki Bob. I should make a fish pie sometime. I dipped into somebody's stream recently and they were doing food and they were making like salmon something or other. I was like, oh, and I was like, oh, but in a pie. Because I've made fish pie, but I don't think I've made a fish pie since we moved here, so. I used this only recently. That's fine. Okay, into quarters. I can do this. If I just move a load of them onto here. Get a little soup pile. You can freeze in glass as long as there's room for the liquid to expand. That's the thing, because liquid does expand when it freezes. Like, ice goes a little bit. There's more soup. What do you mean there's more soup? There's just more soup. Well, get out of the soup pile.
Have you heard about this police force they're thinking of implementing in Ireland? Apparently their tactics and techniques are going to be very surreal and experimental. They're calling them the Avant-Garde.
I fear there may be too much pith in these. Out. Not really. Out. But not really. But out. Not really. Oh, Fabio, what's your favorite soup? Of all of the soups. Jeff says, my favorite thing about At-Soup is that Faust and I used it to set... I remember you telling me this, to test soundproofing while house hunting. And, like, it's good, because I remember you said you just keep going and going and walking away into other rooms to see, like, how effective it is. Please be very careful with handling a knife. I shouldn't have to say that, but just in case. Just in case. Because I realize that sometimes when I'm talking, it probably doesn't look like I'm paying as much attention to what I'm doing as I am paying, but I do value my hands, and you know that this is not an environment where I would do something dangerous for the vine, you know? I enjoy not being injured, as you can imagine. The real estate agent thought we were insane, it was hilarious. Hell yeah. You gotta keep them on their toes, you know? Fabio says, I really enjoy, French onion soup or simple tomato. I love a simple tomato soup. I've never made French onion soup, and I've wanted to make it for ages, but I know it takes a while. It takes a while, you know. Chris, thank you. I've had these for years. I like them very much. I realized I hadn't worn earrings in like 2 weeks, which would be fine, except I'm terrified of one of my piercings in my ears closing up, so. Okay, we're making good progress.
Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats, and rats make me crazy. Did you hear about the person who made a dessert using the innermost parts of tomatoes, the white of oranges, and the seams of lemons? It was a pith of cake.
Are you taking the pith? I slammed my tomato pith in the car door. Both of you, thank you for the bits. What will I do with you? Go pith. Sonia Jungs, how you doing? Hello, who was that? Did I imagine that? No, I don't know who it was. Ooh. No, I don't know who it was, but thank you for the bits all the same. I feel like we're all a bit, like, grooving today. Are we all feeling good? I feel like the vibes are 90. Oh, I have a thing to tell you, actually, and I keep forgetting to tell you. Because I'm really smart. I keep remembering to tell you to remember to tell you this thing. I'm at another convention at the start of next month. Not in person. I'll be there remotely, much as I'd love to be there. Oshi Uplink in Canada. I need to actually put a post in Discord about this. It'll be the start of May. It's the first weekend of May. I'm actually... You know what? Just while it's in my head, I'm going to double, triple check that because I'll feel like some idiot if I give you the wrong information. Now I'll wash my hands. It is coming into convention season, and lo, I may not be attending TwitchCon, but I really want to do like a million other things as well. May 2nd and 3rd in the Sheraton Toronto Airport Hotel and Conference Centre at Oshi Uplink. That's me. That's me. I'm going to be there. Well, not there, but I'm going to be there. But I'm not going to be there. But I'll be there. So big shout out to Canada. Woo! I wash my hands.
If this was a competition, it would be challenge bithing.
It would be what? Perhaps we should not worry about it. Jeff, thank you for the bits. So, if anyone's going to Oshi Uplink, or if anyone's thinking about it, if anyone's going to be there. Hawk Creek, thank you so much for 9 months. I was just listening. Stop! I was just listening to Cake's cover of Kyoko all back and thought, wait, are they streaming? Here I am. Thank you. Anytime I hear that somebody is still listening to that, I feel like I'm going to go up and fire, but like not in a bad way, in a good way, in a good way. Maybe I should take more of the pith
All these
out.
puns are taking the pith.
They are, and yet. Dalek, thank you for the bits. And Polly the Kid, thank you for 8 months of your prime, currently passing a kidney stone. Oh. Oh, Ollie, I'm so sorry. Oh.
This isn't a joke, I just realized that this month is the 20th anniversary of Promiscuous by Nelly Furtado
Ooh.
featuring Timbaland and Tiesto's first album turned 25 last week.
That's a bit mad, isn't it? I feel like this is all pith. If you get a tomato and it's all pith, you may be entitled to compensation. Okay, that's not too bad. We'll see how they look after they come out of the oven. I might need to make some adjustments, but look, it'll be fine. These are good. Like, these are good soup tomatoes, these ones over here. Like, they don't have any big, massive, hard-looking bits in them, so. I like to listen to it whenever it pops on my feed. Emily, thank you! My mom likes it too. She thinks Dave's a silly little guy. Yes! I mean, Dave, you are very much loved and appreciated and honoured. It's a different kind of honouring. That's so sweet. Thank you. Oh my god. There will be more. I know this means I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna do loads more, and it's now April. That was November, and there hasn't been anything yet. I know. I obviously I was sick for ages, but like I've been facing the consequences of my own personal disorganization, and that is why everything else has been a bit delayed. But there will be more. There will be more. Time is an illusion. Jeez, that's a lot of pith. It's like a rock. Oh, it crunches. Oh, that's not right. I'm just gonna take that bit. I don't like the look of it. It's giving me, I don't know, it's giving me attitude. Unironically, I listen to your cover of All Pack almost every other day. Thank you! Isn't it nearly at like 150,000 views, which is a bit mad? I'm taking the whole chunk out. I'm getting very selective with my bits of tomato. Oh god, I'm glad I got the second tray thing. Oh, sorry. Frighten me. Year 2, nice. 148,000. You know what we must do. You know what we could do? I don't like picking you all up and being like, go consume my content even more, but I will say thank you so much. That's absolutely mad. Tomatoes are ready. I just did that everywhere. I'm gonna get some kitchen paper to try and dry all the tomato water. It's better than the original. A lot of people have said they prefer it to the original, and like I want to say like big shout out to the original. Obviously I would not be able to do the cover if the original didn't exist, but I cannot tell you how really and seriously honored I am when people say that kind of stuff. Like, that's amazing. Thank you. Help, help, I'm being forced to watch content I already watch. Ah! I realized, so we were going to do, and now the timing of everything, it was, you know, things happen. We were going to do a little sticker sheet of, like, pretty much of that music video. So if there is still interest for that, because we do have commercial rights and everything, and the artist, the animator was amazing, like so cool. So cool. We can still do that. We could do it to celebrate 150k maybe. Okay, I'm just... Because I know the mouse pad just happened, but I know that was quite a big thing. So I'm thinking like stickers are a little, you know, they're a little more attainable. If you want something, what the hell was that? Oh, I think it was the oven. Something small. Okay, I'm going to employ a very advanced technique here. Very advanced. I just looked up the symptoms of a kidney stone. This does not bode well for my pain. Oh no, Julia, no! Oh, I hope it's at least treatable though. I mean, like, it sucks, but... There's little peppers. Oh no! There's little peppers inside the pepper. Well, not anymore. These are supposed to be quartered as well, which actually makes it much easier to get them, like, tidy. Will I still make a mess of this? Likely. I'm gonna see if I can get the little... I have a little peeling knife, which is just so handy. Yes! Pepperigante. I love this little knife. Thank you for the bits, Jeff. Thank you so much. But... yeah, I would gladly do a... we could do a little sticker sheet. I might see about doing it in a way where it's easy to distribute. That's a bit of a long-winded way and a highbrow way of me saying, I'll see where I can do it where we can get it printed in Europe as well. Because I know I've had a lot of stuff shipped from the States recently. Which is a bit mad, but like, it's been great. It's been a great experience generally, and the gang have been excellent, so. Ooh! That's fine, I'll pick it up in a second. Okay, I'm going to probably rinse these in a minute because I think that will be easier just to get all the little bits and bobs out. Via fax machine. When you take out the bread, lettuce, cheese, and mayonnaise, what you got left? A fax machine. Kurohula, it's a lot of tomatoes. It is maybe the most tomatoes I've ever cut up to make anything. I know I made a tomato soup on stream a couple of years ago. I don't know if I had this many tomatoes for it. We're going to have a lot of soup, which is not a problem. I would always rather have too much soup than not enough. Also, I think this is the end of the video, so before I get too invested in this, I'm going to change our music. Oh, it's not the end, but sure, I'm over here now. What are we feeling? Sorry, I just roared like directly into the microphone. I think we could go for a little bit of... Ooh. A slightly less Newming vibe, but still Newming. A little bit of Oh yeah, that'll do. That'll do. That'll do. A little whimsical. Making fine progress. Dave the Husky, hello! Hello, how are you doing? Freshwater Goopy says, songs about soup. That some songs about some soup. Do 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 do. Ba-ba. Talking of merch, you totally need to get some enamel pins in the shop. I would love to do enamel pins. So can I tell you this? Yes, I can. I'm not under NDA with people I know, and this is not like, it's not like that. So years ago, I'm talking like coming up to Christmas 2021 or so, myself and Hedge were talking about the possibility of me doing a drop of enamel pins. And the only problem was, at the time, I had no way to get them made at that quantity, and I had no way to get them shipped, because at the time Fourth Wall didn't offer enamel pins, and most places doing minimum orders for enamel pins would have been looking for like minimum order of like 100 or 200, and at the time I don't think they would have sold, and I would have been stuck with them, and I would have had to ship them myself, which means for a shipping label I would have had to give out my full address. So funny you should say, that's something that was kind of like, you know, thought about. And then I'm not ruling it out. I'm not ruling it out. But I was not able to find any way to actually do that at the time. But now, I feel like there's so many more, like, merch avenues than there used to be. And I think it might be possible. I would need to look into minimum order quantities, and the thing with getting enamel pins made is, because it's different to getting keychains made, and like the colors and everything are so different, I would have to get a couple of samples to make sure it's right. Whereas something like the keychain, and particularly since like I was doing that through Orchid 8, who like they know what the go is, I knew that was going to be, it was going to look exactly the way I wanted it to look, do you know? So, it is possible. It's entirely possible. We shall see. Anywhere that has, like, if it's going to be a thing of minimum order quantity, then so be it. But I can look into it. I think Fourth Wall do it with a minimum order quantity, but we shall see. We shall see. I also want to make sure that wouldn't be too expensive for ye as well, you know. I know Overly Sarcastic Productions do enamel pins very often. They manage to keep everything private and anonymous enough. I think because they're probably doing it on a much bigger scale, they're probably doing it through a manufacturer and distributor. I don't know if maybe they're not like sending it out themselves, because I would have to handle a lot of the logistics. And, you know, I mean, we'll see. It's something I haven't actually looked into in a while. I think it might be much more possible than it used to be, you know? And it is actually very cool that like making merch is way more accessible than when I started out. The first time I did a merch drop, it was on Redbubble, and I just threw it together myself. And the second time was on Fourth Wall, and that was maybe like 2 years later. And then it was the Makeshift, and then it was Orchid 8. And Orchid 8 have been, oh, they're excellent. But I still have the Fourth Wall shop, you know? Oh, hang on, I need to just hop. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna sip my tea, and I cut the onion, and then everything can go in the oven. I never said I love my plush, I would not say no to another one. 2 cake plushes are better than one. You better be careful what you wish for. Actually, wait, no, that's exactly what you're wishing for. We shall see. Oh, there's one more pepper. I forgot about the other pepper. All I do. Peppers. A second homunculus. All right, hands up. Who wants a second plush? You know, there's 3 of them looking at me at the minute. Like over there by the fridge. Because I have, no drama, I have the one that you gave me after the raffle and everything. Or not the raffle. I keep calling it a raffle. It was not a raffle, it was a charity auction. I have that over there with the other one, and then we had another one that I put there as well. Okay, that's a decent showing. Okay, very good. I'll get back to you on that. Who is, oh, somebody, there's a load of people doing makeships at the minute. I think the pre-order for Bugs one is over, but that might be going general sale at some point. I think Elia's is still going, and Ellie's is so cute. Oh my god, it's so cute. So cute. It's not the first time I've been called a homunculus. Someone called my VTuber a homunculus. And I feel like the old model did have that feel a lot more in fairness, but whatever that means. Okay. I am here sliced. I feel like the peppers are taking so much longer than everything else, but I think it's just that, you know when you get a really good start on doing something, and then you become aware of the good start you had on it, and then time kind of starts to change. Don't do this to me, Bichelle! Homunculus girl, you're teasing me. Do you know a really specific thing I would like as merch? And I know I'd have a long way to go to do this. You know what I think would be really cute? You know like the Howery little like jacket things? Not jackets, you know what I mean? That people wear at like concerts. And a little light stick. I have a long way to go for that. I have a long way to go yet, but like that would be so cute. But then I realize I'm like, oh yeah, a happy, that's what they're called. I keep calling them the wrong thing in my head, and I keep calling them like little jackets. That'd be cute. I don't know if there's any demand for that, but like I remember seeing people wearing them at TwitchCon even last year. I was like, oh, that'd be cute. Light stick. Put me on the light stick. Now I need to do something that requires a light stick first, but. Ow. Okay, we're nearly done with the peppers, and I have to cut the onion, and now that's it. We can just all go in. Cake Jumper concert when? I don't know. I don't know. You guys tell me. I don't know. Maybe someday. I don't know how all of that works. The world tour confirmed. I need to get more than one song cover out there in the world so that people know I can sing first. But if it ever happens, please come and see me. I'm telling you, being at that Vexpo concert last year rewired my brain. And the whole time I was like, these people are amazing. How do I do this? How do I get to do this as well? Ow. Concert with one song 10 times. You know what, that is Chug Jug Erasure, isn't it? Rabo, no, you're dead right. You're dead right, it is Chug Jug Erasure. Oh, I'm not looking forward to the onion. In anime, all concerts are 1 to 2 songs. That's true. That's true. And yeah, still very much, I remember last year after coming back from Vexpo, I was like, I want to be, and even when we were doing like the New Year's stuff, I was like, I want to be in like a concert, a VTuber concert, something like that. Nothing has come to fruition because in fairness, like there hasn't been cons in ages, and there's been stuff like getting announced, and I'm just kind of like, I want to be part of that someday, and I don't know how. Well, I do, but it'll take a while. It'll take a long while. But hey, if anyone here happens to be like, wow, I sure need some Big Aegis to sing in my concert, It is a really fascinating thing though, because it's such a different environment. Like when I was a Facecam streamer only, this is not something that ever would have been like, you know, like that's not something that happens outside the VTubing circle. Like you don't really get a collection of non-VTuber streamers who just do a concert. Like it's not really a thing. And I know that a lot of it is from like, you know, well, if you're a VTuber, you should be able to sing and idol culture and all that. And we could get into the weeds, but I don't want to. But I just think it's cool because I've wanted to sing more for ages and I have been singing more, so yeah. Step 1, organize concerts. Step 2, invite Cake Tripper. Step 3, I can't guarantee the last one. That's the only thing. I can't guarantee that last one. I say features supposed to be saying. I'm not saying. I'm just saying that as my opinion. That's a lot of pressure, you know. But But yeah, I'm still praying. and
Regarding
hoping and-
tubers, wouldn't it be more semantically accurate to say get into the weebs?
Phrasing. But yes. Phrasing. But yeah. Yeah. What way am I cutting these onions? Fast. Fast is how I'm cutting these onions. I shouldn't have cut through the root. That's it. It's over now. Why did I do that? I know better than to cut through the root of an onion. I think because I'm cutting them a little more roughly than I normally would. Actually, I should have cut them all a little thicker. But look, it's fine. It's fine. I feel like I should be more, like, not embarrassed. That's not the word. I should be more something about, like, telling ye all of the things that I want to do, but I'm very excited about it, and I hope that excitement gets across to ye, you know? I understand that, again, like, I am trying to partake in a part of this culture that relies on me having all of the energy I had when I was 19. However, you got to do it sometimes or you never do it, so... Okay, oven is heat. Good God. Actually, no, that's pretty much exactly at the right temperature somehow. I need the olive oil. I need all of it. Not all of it, but I need some of it. I had a little energy. Actually, I didn't have that much energy when I was 19. I really didn't. I had less, actually, now that I stop and think about it. Okay, all of the tomatoes are going on one of these. Realistically, it's going to be this one. Oh, I don't know how much of that you heard. I'm so sorry for any of it. Any and all of it. I'm excited for you too. Thank you for always being excited when I get excited about stuff like this. Because sometimes I know I do this thing where I will say something and I'll get kind of like, I will be like begrudgingly a little excited, and I feel like I should just send it
I'm
so
so
we can all be
out of the
excited.
whole tuber/holotuber world. I only learnt about the eating Mike Tyson's ass thing a few weeks ago.
Oh,
Phrasing.
the guy who watches Corona. I know exactly who you're talking about. Okay, no, this is a real thing. Okay, wait, let me explain. I know exactly that. Like, I know what you're talking about. Back in like 2020, there was this guy who, listen to me. There was a guy who like donated to, like, he super chatted or like resubbed or whatever you do it on wherever you do on YouTube, to Inugami Korone, who was one of the Hololive VTubers. And she read out his username, and his username is eating Mike Tyson's ass. But he came back. He like, I don't think he was ever gone, but he showed up again like last year or the year before, and she remembered. She was like, oh, hey, how you doing eating Mike Tyson's ass? Just don't worry about it, it's fine. Yeah, it's actually very funny in fairness. Okay, so I'm just messing around and oh god, I feel like I should have maybe cut these a little smaller. No, it says quartered. Fair enough. God, that's a lot of tomatoes. Only one project due on Sunday since Arctic Ash, and I've finished my portion of the group project, basically done. Oh, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. A glug of olive oil. Is that too much olive oil? Well, we'll find out after the break. There is no break, at least not yet. Some people do have silly usernames, and that's all right. Myrtia, hello, how are you doing? Give me. I mean, I have a silly username.
It is even better than that. He did it to all of the
Wait,
holotubers.
really?
They got completely wrecked.
Oh,
And
I'd
they'd
only seen
all
the
only
clips of
just
Corona.
realize after it was said and be like, oh no.
I'd only seen her. That's funny. That is gas. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the bits as well, Vitalik. You're very kind. Okay. Oh, 1 tablespoon. Well, is what is. I'm just gonna mix them all up and then they're going in. Oh god, that has a lot. There's like a little lake in this one. Happy to see you. Happy to see you too. I hope you're keeping very well. But what was I talking about? Yeah, so I'm really excited to do lots of things, and again, like, I'm always so happy that you're
That is
Now I'm
funny,
excited.
that is gas, that is eating Mike Tyson's.
Sass. I'm always so grateful that ye are excited about things, and please, like, if ye ever want to see me doing a thing, if there's ever like, oh, who would you suggest for XYZ? I'm asking you directly, because I'm usually too shy to do this kind of thing. If you're ever like, oh, who would you suggest for this thing? Please, don't be afraid to say me. And at worst, it doesn't work out, and and in every other situation, I also know, oh, thank you for thinking of me. I don't want you to do unpaid labor for me. Okay? It's not like that. It's not like that. Okay, that's going in there for... oh, a little while. Blah, blah. Hang on, am I doing this wrong? Tomatoes on their top. Okay, 35 to 45 minutes. No. Nice. Oh. I'm not a capitalist. I don't have a single capital letter in my username. Not even one.
First she steals my bits,
No!
then she wants my free labor.
No! Thank you for the bits, though. Statsa, thank you for gifting a sub to... Someone...
We all actually meant eating Mike Tyson's street pass.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
You should salt the veggies before roasting them.
Huh? Oh, you're actually kind of right. Maybe I should. I could still take them out. You know, I should do that actually while I have a moment. Let me just make sure it does the... I feel like that probably... Do you know... Let's see. It actually doesn't say to. Weirdly enough. No, it doesn't actually say to do that. I would normally. Like, if I'm roasting a lot of stuff, I would normally do that, but it actually doesn't. I'm gonna stick right to the recipe because this did turn out really, really nice. Yep. But thank you for the heads up all the same. I would rather have a little suggestion than potentially mess things up catastrophically. So thank you. By the way, we do have, and it looks a bit catastrophic at the minute, speaking of catastrophes, stove cam. Unfortunately, it's just chopping board cam at the minute. Because when we take that out of the oven, we will need to put it into a big pot. And let it do its thing for a while. Oh yeah, alright. Alright. There's bits of onion you're going to be used to recreate loss at some point. I can feel it. You know, Robbo, you know, I hadn't thought of it. But now that you mention it, if I do that, it's Robbo's fault. Random question, Kate, do you have a favorite Pokemon? It's actually very, very hard to pick one. I always have this problem. I don't know. I like the entire Litwick line, like Litwick, Lampent, Chandelure. I like Pumpkaboo and Gourgeist. I like Sylveon. Sylveon's not one of my... I don't know what my favorite evolution is. I do like Sylveon, though. Sylveon is sweet.
I have a job interview in Tuesday, but I haven't received an email I was meant to get.
Sorry, I wasn't going to
but I
call
have
you
been
Abby
told
Stabby.
to turn up anyway, and everything is
Everything is on! Best of luck, Abby Stabby! Best of luck! There's not supposed to be another hype train. I have it set to every 4 hours. Like, I mean, like, not to automatically go, I mean. So I don't know how there's second one. Pighead, if I didn't see you do it, it didn't happen. I'm giving a thumbs up for reasons that are not that. I can't tell you what to do. Oh! I have a really cool thing to show you, actually. And Supernatural, hello. I don't know why the second hype train. Listen, you've already been very kind, very generous, and very cool today. You're very cool every day, so please don't worry about it. I do have something cool to show you. I showed you this already, but I didn't show you recently. Where is it? And I can't plug it into anything to prove to you unless I... Actually, no, I don't even have a speaker out here that it'll connect to because everything is allergic to aux cables these days. Do you remember last year I got a second-hand iPod? Whoa, 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 whoa! Tim Tam, thank you so much for gifting 3 subs. And Rather Not Be Here, thank you for the bits. Inspector Red, thank you for the bits. Oh, what did I do with you? You remember last year I got a second-hand iPod for very, very cheap. I finally replaced the battery. I realize you can't actually see this. Well, I mean, you can see this, but you can't see what I did. Whoa! Whoa now. Whoa! 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 Hoff Believer, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Thank you so much. Oh my god. And Donian, thank you for 40 months. Donian, how are you? Come in. I replaced the headphone jack on this and the battery, and it hasn't gone on fire yet. And it
You
makes a nice
can't
little
tell me
noise.
not to hype train.
Okay, well, I cannot control what you do or do not hype train. Thank you. Thank you, Holly, thank you. No, Snowy Yoshi, no!
Bish bash bosh.
How could you do this to me? Snowy Yoshi, how could you do this to me? Leo, thank you for 7 months of your prime! Okay, everybody, I have a sound I need you to hear. Hands up, everybody. Anybody who had one of these iPods, or like anything kind of like this, because I'm going to...
GB.
GB. Oh, Hebe. The click wheel noise.
Did you hear about the soup who won the lottery?
What?
Now he's a billionaire.
Are you working together? Are you working together or something? God. Bard and Statsat and Jedi, thank you all for the bits. Oh my god. And Daydreamer, thank you so much for 7 months of your prime. Here, you can have a little more click wheel as a treat. God damn, how... The chaos continues at a pace. Oh, iPods rule. I'm still buzzed at the old iPod shuffle every once in a while. It's so good. It's so good. I love it so much. I find it so much easier to listen to music on something like this if I'm like specifically listening to music because I can't get distracted as easily. It's so good. Listen. It's so good. This thing is nearly 20 years old. In fact, it probably is 20 years old. The hard drive still works, which is a mystery because when I plugged it into my laptop to
Can't
use
believe
it,
this is the first
gonna have to get
time
a
I've
pause
had
button,
bits
lads.
and cake is stealing them all.
I would never steal them. They're all yours. I would never steal them. Thank you, though. Dave's counting up all the bits, by the way. He's counting up all of them. He's putting them in a little box. He's going to shake them around a little bit before I'm allowed to look at them, so... They never should have taken the headphone jack away from phone. Headphone jack. Headphone jack.
Windy Castle.
When the castle is windy.
Beep, 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 beep.
She wouldn't steal shit. I do not even politely ask for €2. It's entirely up to you. However, the hard drive on this still works. The first time I plugged it into the laptop, it disagreed. So
Someone call the police. There's a bit thief on the loose.
it wasn't me. It was Dave. It wasn't even Dave. It's just happening. It's just happening. Thank you for the bits though. I plugged this into the laptop and it disagreed with Windows so badly that Windows Explorer stopped working. And as soon as I would unplug it, Windows Explorer would start working and iTunes would launch. So I just kind of plugged it into charge and left it sit there for a while. And I was fairly convinced that maybe I'd put something back the wrong way. So I was just like, okay, do your thing. And now it works. So what we reckon, actually McDarren made a good point, that it was probably just indexing the drive. Because this thing has not been used regularly in probably 15, maybe not, maybe like 13 years. And now it's perfect. And it sounds so good. The DAC on these is so good. It is so nice. I kind of want to get a different front panel for it because it's very scratched up because this thing was used. Like this thing has dents in the metal thing in the back and I love this. I love it. I love it. It's beautiful. I got it for I don't remember how cheap it was, but I was like, ooh. Yeah, I was like that about it. Exactly. I was like that about it.
Tomorrow is my birthday. May I have some soup?
You may have a little sip of soup. And happy early birthday to you, Kit Khalid. I won't be here tomorrow, unfortunately. Well, I mean, fortunately, because I'll be doing something nice, but unfortunately, because I won't be here. But I hope you have such a lovely day and you can have a little soup. This is my stream, okay? I'm losing track of who I'm supposed to be thanking. Anyways, thank you for gifting a sub to Cosmic Bots. I've used Rockbox, but I found it just did not play nice with the iPod. I used to have it on a previous iPod. I actually really like the interface of the iPod, like the classic interface, because it's really clean, it's not cluttered. I know you can play FLAC files and stuff, but I don't want to overload that hard drive with enormous files that has to load into the memory, so like, it's been pretty good, so. It's surprising that an iPod can get dents in the back panel without damaging the drive. It is, actually.
Just a PSA, remember everyone to properly chop your chopping boards before stowing it.
What's in the water today? JC Broken Light, thank you so much for 63 months. I thank you very, very much. And Di, thank you for the bits. And Orange Quake, thank you for gifting us up to the Chio? The Chio. There you go. What am I gonna do with you? We have another like 24 minutes until we have anything else to do. It's soup. Soup in the water. Stout, we'll see you soon. Thank you for hopping in today. Has Plushy Cake disappeared? No, there's 3 of them over there. There's just not really anywhere for her to sit since I reorganized over there. Oh. But I could bring it back over. Gavolt says I gotta create, I keep looking here automatically even though I can see more here. I got a creative Zen Touch rather than an iPod primarily because I just liked iTunes. When I got my when I got my iPod for Christmas.
What's in the water today
You'll
is
never
my
know.
paycheck. Anyway, I hope you enjoy our stream, Cake.
I love being on all of your guys' streams, it's great. It's so good. It's so good. Thank you for having me as a guest on your stream. Wally, thank you for the bits. Come here. When I got my iPod for Christmas nearly 20 years ago in fairness, I did not have an internet connection in the house that could download the iTunes installer. I had to go in next door and ask to use their internet to download the installer for iTunes so I could use my iPod. I'm thinking of upgrading the hard drive on the iPod, but to be honest, I really like the sounds and the feel from when the hard drive is reading. Maybe that's weird. I like the little clicking, clunking noises it makes. I remember when I got that and I charged and I turned it on for the first time and I felt and heard that noise, I was like, yes. But if it fails, or if I feel like it's maybe going to fail, I'll probably replace it. Because it's 80 gigabytes. It's 80 gigabytes. What do I want with more than that? Well, it's 73 usable gigabytes. You know how drives are, but what am I doing with unless I once again put all the episodes of Lucky Star on there to watch them again. I mean, I watch them on television, but it's not the same, you know? Yeah, all the buzzing and the beeping and everything. As it turns out, opening up an old iPod is quite easy. Do not break your iPod and then blame me. But I'm sickened now because there's been a boom on these older iPods, particularly the 4th, 5th and 5.5 gen, there's been a huge boom on people buying them secondhand and fixing them. And if I had known, I would have bought one for a friend and fixed it, because it's actually really, really, really easy to replace the headphone jack, and that's usually the biggest like point of failure on these. That one of the little contacts inside just bends, like it just flattens, so it doesn't make contact with the actual little the thing, you know. Oh, back when fixing your own equipment was doable. Now, in fairness, I don't think Apple ever intended for it to be opened, but it's definitely possible to open it. They didn't like seal it shut. Oh, didn't seal it. I love an iPod, lads. I love an iPod. It just sounds so good as well. Oh, it sounds so good.
I have 1,267 gigabytes of music on my computer. I listen to the same 20 songs most of the time.
So that's probably like, what, 4 albums in FLAC? In fairness, that is a few iPods worth. I don't know if I ever filled up my iPod. I think the closest I got to filling up my old iPod was when I was putting like videos on it, and that was it. That was it. Sure, look. You can compress FLAC, but you know. Oh, what hype train emote did everyone get? I want to see. Thank you so much for. I don't know how that second one got set off. I think it's some sort of like automatic Twitch thing. But look, we're really giving audio codecs some negative feedback these days, giving them some real flack. Oh goodness! Around the Right stream is great to hear discussions about fixing up old tech. It's something before I started streaming, I actually wanted to start fixing up old tech, even though I was starting from like very little knowledge. Like I would know how to not break something. What do you have on your iPod listening to at the minute? I've started rediscovering a lot of old stuff I used to listen to. Admittedly, a lot of like Toho remixes. But I've been listening to the new Evanescence song, which is pretty sick, pretty hip and happening. Which I did purchase legally because I wanted to. So Toho versus my people. I found some stuff on there that I completely forgotten existed. So you know. I actually haven't listened to the latest Gorillaz album, and the reason for that is that I want to listen to it all in one go, and I just haven't done that yet, and that is my fault. Modding Game Boys has helped me get a couple of jobs, not gonna lie. I mean, like, it's applicable skills, and it's something specific, and what's the word I'm looking for? Specialized, not specific, specialized. I mean, you know, kind of same thing, not really. To me, iPods are for 2,000 songs, it fits the vibes. It's for a white silhouette of person with iPod in hand and wired like headphones into the iPod, and they're dancing while holding the iPod while Jerk It Out by the Caesars plays. Yeah, you know the image, you know the exact image. I remember those ads so vividly. It was so wild for like those to come back around, not officially, but yeah, wired in-ears and all. I have wired in-ears that I get in Japan, and they're so nice. They're so nice. No Drama says I had a bunch of audiobooks on my iPod for when I went for sleepovers and I couldn't sleep in silence. It's good to have, because that'll just switch the brain off so fast. You'll be gone. Oh, do you know what I used to use my iPod for so much? I used to listen to a lot of Night Vale on it, and I listened to all the Cabin Pressure on it, actually, come to think of it. I still use wired in-ear earphones, and they can pry them from both of our cold dead bodies. I have AirPods now, and they're great. Like, don't get me wrong, they're very comfortable, they sound great, but you pick them up and you're like, oh, I'm ready to listen to some tunes, and they're dead. Because I haven't charged them. Because I have forgotten to charge them. Because I'm very smart. Ali! Oh my goodness, Ali, that's huge news! Huge! Ali, it's lovely to see it, and that's so exciting. I hope it all goes so well. I hope it goes so well for you. Unreal. Danya says, can't do wireless, they don't suit the shape of my ears, and I know I'm going to lose them. That's very, it's always the fear of just losing one of them. My AirPod Pros are nice for noise cancelling. Yeah, the noise cancelling on AirPods, very good, I do have to say. Better by far if you're using them with an Apple product, unfortunately. But I use, if I'm not on stream, I will sometimes use them with the PC upstairs, just because it means I can stand up and walk around the room and stuff. So it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. I used to listen to Night Vale on the bus ride to school and back. Oh, simple times. Simple times. We got 16 minutes left in these. They're not looking very roasted, but I'm sure they're getting there. I'm sure they're getting there. I really wish there was just a headphone jack on everything. And the problem is, like, the adapters you get for phones, like the USB-C adapters, they're not great. Like, some of them are. Some of them are very, very good, but they also eat so much battery power for doing what shouldn't be that big of a job. But then if you get one that doesn't draw as much battery power, it sounds awful, so... You know. Paycat is good news. My e-waste recycling job yesterday, customer came in and asked if you can fix his radio. Got working, got a free lunch and a coffee. Oh. Oh. Very nice, very nice. I like that. I like that. That's very sweet as well. Auto Defenestrator says my favorite USB-C to headphone jack adapter for my Android is made by Apple. It probably costs like €100. Maybe not. I mainly use Shock's bone conducting headphones for work. How are they, like, with sound quality? I've always been so fascinated by those. I was so happy when bone conduction became a thing, can't do stuff in my ears. Two, one after the other. 3 people. I was looking at those and I was like, Because my thing sometimes is when I'm listening to music, if I have headphones on, it's probably because I don't want to hear what's around me. Otherwise, I'll just put something on the speaker. But at the same time, sometimes it's nice to have the sound in, like, close to you. Do you know? 15 minutes. I'm just kind of hanging out. I also just use speakers. I will use speakers sometimes, but sometimes I will hear sounds in the distance that make me like if there's like work outside, if there's like, I don't know, dogs barking, that makes me want to go, ah! So if I just put in AirPods, then I'm set. I also need to wake that back up again. But yeah, I've been loving the iPod. It's great. I need to sync it and charge it before I go see my friend. Wait, that hasn't woken back up. Hey! Hey! Build the helicopter. There we go. I don't remember what we were talking about before I brought up the iPod, but anyway, I'm having a nice time. I hope you're also having a nice time on this Friday. Oh yeah, no, you definitely need to be able to hear if Chainsaw Guy's behind you, Holly. Yeah, fair enough. We were probably talking about soup. I was talking about going to events and stuff. I'm hopefully we'll have news for you about stuff that I'm doing this year and places I'm going to, but that is, we're playing it by ear, so. No pun intended. I know we were talking about music and headphones and stuff, but. Okay, I should probably change the text in the corner. At this late stage of the game, just be like, in. There we go. Hope you come to Scotland. I don't know what cons would be in Scotland that I would go to, but that doesn't mean I won't be there. Someday. Doesn't mean I won't be there someday. I'm looking for bone conductors next, but the headband ones are so comfy sleeping. They look really comfy. Jen's Mac and a Low Cake, have you listened to the recent Underscores album? I haven't. I didn't know they had a new album. I've not really listened to much of any of their stuff. I might give it a listen. I'm a divil for not keeping up with bands I enjoy. So I'm a bigger divil with keeping up with bands that I've never listened really to before, you know? The other advantage to connected earphones is that the battery can be a lot bigger because it doesn't have to fit in a tiny in-ear thing. That's true. That is true. Stay alert. I might be at a convention near you someday. Stay alert. You keep an eye out. I might be there. A terrifying thought. You know what's more terrifying? Dave might be there as well in some capacity. Terrifying. You already have been. What if I do it again? Want to see me run over to that convention and back? Want to see me do it again? Okay, Okay, they're getting pretty toasty looking over there. Would they let Dave in? They might. Maybe. Okay, the West Coast. I'll level with you. Probably not going to be in the States for a long time. Unless I'm doing it remote. But I mean, it's very expensive. I mean, if I had to rule out Rotterdam for similar reasons this year, so we'll see. We will see. I have 4% battery left. Let's see how we're going. What do I need to do when I take these out? Okay, that's alright. That's okay. That's okay. We'll just take them out and we start by them. You know. Would you come to London ever? I might, if there's a good reason. If there's good reason for me to be in London. I haven't been in London for about, other than a connecting flight, which doesn't really count, 10 years? I think it's about almost 10 years ago I would have been in London last. Yes, it was 2017. It was Dream Masquerade. Is that the one? I always mix up the name of the event and the name of the Angelic Pretty Print. Dream Masquerade Theatre, was that it? Dreamy Tea Party Club event. That was it. 2017 was the last time, and it was good. It was good. I had a good time. God, I miss going to events so much. What about Germany? We have cons. Yeah. Well, I mean, if there's a con that'll have me, you never know. Never a good reason to go to London. Oh God, as a Londoner, don't come to London. So I've heard. But I mean, at the same time, you never know. I did do a meet and greet at, was it like London Comic Con there last year? And like nobody, I mean, I think like one or two people were there. And in fairness, even if you were at the convention, I'd say getting to where I was, and not the fault of the people at the stall or anything, was mad because it was packed. It was absolutely packed. Pseudo Naturals, good news, I got my ears pierced this Monday and they're healing well. Also, I got them pierced cheaper than usual because it's done by a trainee under supervision. Very good. I have to heal up very nicely for you. Jason Firstman back from dinner with the class looking good. I think they are actually looking good. I just looked, I was like, But yeah, I love the idea of going to new places and having new experiences and doing fun and hip and happening things. Or even just doing fun things, even if they're not hip and happening, you know? 9 minutes and then I can check on these. I need to make sure that they're tender, you know? It didn't help. Yeah, the screen was like on the corner of a booth, deep in the artist alley. Like, it was really, really far. It was nothing to do with the people running the booth. It wasn't their fault at all. They were really, really lovely. But yeah, it was, and I was like looking out onto somewhere that was quite loud, so. I do love doing those remote meet and greets. So like, obviously I would love to be at Lud's convention in person, but it opens up a lot of stuff that I wouldn't be able to do otherwise. So, and thank you to everyone who comes along and says hi at them, because, you know, it's nice. I get very nervous doing them, because again, like, it's going back to that thing of like being in a different world where, you know, I've had a few meet and greets like that where I see a lot of people queuing up towards the end and I'm like, oh my God, who are these people? And they're like, no, we're actually waiting for the person who's on after you. And I'm kind of like, oh, that's more people who came along in my entire 40 minutes. But then, like, anyone who has come along, like, we've had great chats, and that's great, you know? It makes me feel very nice and warm and cozy. It was nice to chat to you as well, Scarf. I was trying to remember which of the remote meet and greets I'd seen you at, because I did a couple of them, like, do. And I was like, is it the one where I could barely hear anything? It was. But hopefully next time I'll be able to hear everyone very clearly, because it was very loud in there. It was very loud in there. I hope you didn't catch any, you said diseases, that sounds very serious. I hope you didn't catch any colds or anything while you were going around, because like, it looked packed. Packed in. Just like I'm going to, I don't know, pack all of these vegetables into this massive pot. I didn't even show you the size of the pot we're using. We've used this once or twice before on stream. I've used it for, I think I used this for frying, like deep frying before, which was not as catastrophic as I thought it was going to be. You know, it actually worked out pretty good, so. can't lose the lottery. Wearing masks, using antibac definitely helps. Definitely helps. I'm gonna give this a little clean because it's not dirty, but there's a few little like marks on it. I'm like, I don't want to find out what those marks are when I've put liquid in there. Opinions on Le Creuset. I don't think I own anything by Le Creuset. I have something that if you put the logo on it, you would be fooled. But I don't have anything from them. It's expensive, but like it's generally pretty nice, to the best of my knowledge. Julian says I got COVID when I went to Edinburgh Fringe. No! I feel like I heard of a couple of people getting COVID at Edinburgh Fringe. Rings a bell. Sorry, I think you just got all the bubbly sounds of me drinking that. Like, let me have a little sip. 6 minutes. And then I can stab all of these and see what's good to go and what's not good to go, you know? My sister inherited the family Le Creuset when we got an induction hob. Oh. Ooh. 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 I'd be sickened. Spectre says, I don't know if any Australian cons do VTuber stuff. I feel like they probably do, because there are a fair few Australian VTubers. There's definitely, like, there's a lot of Australian VTubers. There's New Zealand VTubers, which I know not, yes, I know not the same place, but like, similar-ish time zone, similar broad location to beam people in, you know? But I feel like there must be stuff. Perhaps. If you know anybody. No drama's good news after 6 weeks of phone calls, emails, and polite but sternly worded visit to the local office. My old car insurance company finally sent me the documentation I need to start my own policy instead of being a named driver. Yes! Woo! Oh my goodness, can we please go for no drama? That's such a nightmare to get sorted. I'm so glad. I'm so glad it's done. Or it's need moving to be done. Yes. And Fireflower, welcome in. Welcome in. I should probably get myself ready to deal with all of this that's coming out of the oven in a minute. I need to get my paprika out. Okay, I'm gonna have to take 1 minute to wash this pot. We have 4 minutes left on the timer. Are you okay if I put you on the be right back for like 1 minute? Because this is gonna be loud. I'm gonna be like banging and slamming things around. I will run an ad to disable pre-rolls for a minute. How's that sound? Well, I'm going anyway. I won't do anything before the ads are over. Hello? Do you hear that? That's the sound of the timer that we set. I don't know why I said that so slowly. Hi.
Hi.
Let me throw the tunes back on. Alright. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. It is time. That was actually pretty well timed. I was just about to unmute anyway and that went off. So I was like, ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, I had Noodles. Best of luck. Best of luck with your masters. I hope you get what you're looking for. I hope you get. Wait, hang on. Wait. I misread that. You've been accepted to several. I thought you said you've been. Oh! Can we please give it up for Ayana Noodles? Oh my god, but you've been accepted to multiple. Oh my god, that's huge. I thought you said you like applied to multiple. That is cool. Oh my god, that's huge. Huge. Oh my goodness. Up. Now, if I can take these out without setting fire to everything, including myself, we're doing great. Oh, that's okay. That was just the thermometer. It's fine. It's nothing delicate. Oh. Now, hang on. Put this. Oh, I probably should just put this back in the oven. Oh well. Come with me. Whoop, whoop. I'm gonna stab these. Oh yeah, they're good and soft. Yep, they're soft. Yep, they're soft. God, they smell so good. They smell so good. Stove cam, woo! Alright, I'm gonna put these over here. I realize you can't see exactly what I'm doing. You can see the very corner. You can see the little, like, right here. They're gonna the corner of one of the things. Oh, fry up with a fried tomato. God. I love when people put a bit of respect on the name of fried tomatoes in a fry. Now, I just take out the peppers and onions and make sure they're nice and soft. Ah, as well. They smell good. Stab. Oh yeah, that's like butter. Straight through. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Yes! Oh, incredible. All right. Amazing. Amazing. Oh, Jace Composer, your first live stove cam. Well, today is the day. Oh, I'm feeling good about this. I feel like I haven't had a good, like, new thing that I've not made on stream in ages that wasn't, like, a themed whatever. Okay, let me see. What are we doing next? Oh my god, just reload the whole page. No, we're good, we're good. Okay, we need like 100 vegetable broth. That's grand. 4 cups. Right, we'll see about that. Cool. Let me get the stock. I could turn off the oven as well. Stock pots. I'd never used these before. McDara got them. I'm like, well, they have a shorter date than other types of stock, so I'll just use them. The Bowmaster, hello, how you doing? Oh, look at these little guys. Look at it. I'm gonna stop doing that now. I don't know why. I've just never used a stock pot before. It's just never come into my head. I don't know why I keep moving you back and forth. We're gonna have to go over here. I'm sorry the stove is not as immaculate as it normally is. Because I didn't scrub it within an inch of its life as I normally would. I'm going to get the cup measure. I'm just going to do this by the book and I will add more liquid as we need it, you know. A cup. So we need 4 cups of water. More immaculate than my stove. Ah, thank you. But I mean, like, you know, I'm sure your stove is not that bad. I do love the gas hob. It's a bit of a pain to clean, but when it's clean, it looks like the cleanest thing that has ever existed, you know? Okay, 1 cup. Ah. 2 cup. 3 cup. You see where this is going. 4 cup. Excellent. All right, that's quite. That's a decent amount. Oh, look how shimmery and beautiful it is. Beautiful. Can't believe you use your own stove in your own home. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Nobody's talking about this. Ooh. Ooh. I don't think making stock is a weird hobby. I think it's actually a good and clever hobby. I've never made stock, not properly. That actually does smell really nice. It's vegetable stock we're using. You can probably use a chicken stock in this, but I'm just doing it by the book, you know? You gotta do the cooking by the book. Or by the web page that refreshes occasionally. Whichever way you want, you know. So I'm going to try to, like, whoop both of these out. I regret this. I should just scoop them out with a spoon. I should have used a spoon. Oh, that doesn't look great. Okay. It will look great, though. It will look fine. Get out of there. Oh, that'll do. That'll do. We got most of it out. And that's what's important. Yeah, it is a good way to use up sad vegetables. I never end up with, like, the right types of vegetables. Oh, I think my phone's about to die. I don't have a USB-C charger handy. Hang on. Okay, we want to bring the yeah, okay, I have this right. We want to bring the broth to a boil first. And then we're putting in, I nearly opened the matches upside down, putting in everything else. Hiya! Beautiful. Just make sure that's steady, because I did take that off to clean it the other day, I think. So I'm gonna let that get warmed up. Yeah, I'm not sure about tomatoes for stock. I don't know how that works at all. I'm not knowledgeable enough in that area. You light it every time. But it's okay. It is safe because, like, it cannot ignite without human intervention. So, let me get the soup. It says no longer in oven. Yes. Tomatoes are pretty acidic. It's true. It's true. But they're very nice once you get to know them.
What did the small French tomato call his wife?
Go on, tank back.
Mon Cherry.
Oh, that's really cute. That's adorable. Oh, thank you for the bits. Who we got? Tiger the Tailor, welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing? Hello. Hello. Is the spark plug ignited for your stove broken? Yeah, it's been broken probably before we moved in. It's not a big deal. Like, it's just expensive to replace. So that's why it's not replaced yet, and that is okay. That is okay. It's really not a big deal. Like, the match is not expensive. It's not a big deal to do that. But we will replace it when we can afford to do it in good time, because we don't want to get something that'll do for the time being. If we're replacing something that big in the kitchen, we'll do it properly, you know? We'll do it properly. So all in good time. All in good time. I don't know if I can do much in the way of, like, I could whisk this or, you know, something, but did I turn that oven off? Why is the oven still on? I'm watching you, buddy. I'm watching you. That'll be a while. That's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Tomatoes are good in beef stock. They add acidity and flavour. It's true. It's true. That's why beef and tomato is such a good combination. What am I looking for in here? No, I have the paprika and cayenne pepper over there. I'm using squeezy garlic because I am lazy and I don't care. And it will taste more or less the same. And I recommend that if you are always too lazy to deal with garlic, use the squeezy garlic. Nobody will kill you. Nobody will kill you for using squeezy garlic. It's better than having no garlic. Yeah, matches are cheaper than a new stove, exactly. Exactly. Oh. Cake, you think you're redying our hair? Your hair? All of it? Mine? Yes, I've just been too lazy to do this bit for a while. I'll probably do it, like, I don't know, soon. Next week. Admittedly, because I've been on camera less, I've been less conscious of it. Because I'm not in pictures that as often as I used to be. I don't put up like outfit photos as much as I used to. So I've become less aware of this when it grows out. Even though once I get that second camera, I mean, it will be back to 50-50 probably. But, you know, our hair too, please, I'll be lazy. I'll see what I can do. Okay? Where's that spoon I was looking for? Oh, it's actually over here. Okay, fair enough. Spoon. I'm just gonna, like, mix this a bit to, like, start to break it up, and then it will, I'm sure it will combine. I feel like a whisk is what I need. A whisk is not what I have in my hand, though, is it? I'll just let it do its thing. There's no rush. This pack contains 15 servings. No, it doesn't. It's like 3 at most. We can get together, have a hair dyeing party. Woo! What color is everyone going for? Oh. What's one serving of garlic? That depends on how you're feeling, you know? Depends on how you're feeling. Sorry, I need to go over here and crunch my back. Oh, okay, that's better, thank you. Thank you for your time and your understanding. God, that's a lot of tomatoes. That's a lot of tomatoes. Blue to go with my pronouns, perfect. Serving is subjective, exactly. Don't let big garlic hold you back. You do whatever you want. Have as much garlic as you want, all right? Skellig, how are you doing? Come in. Mossbart says I'm thinking of going green soon. Green hair is very hard to maintain, I think, in a similar way to blue hair, as in the pigment kind of washes out or fades very quickly or can get weird and funky. But if you want to do it, then sure do it. Ooh, okay, it's starting to do things. Just letting it do things, you know. Letting it do things. Just letting it do things. Stuff and things. Exactly. Belfo says I used to have green and washed out blue-green, but it was fun two in one. Yeah, I mean, there is that. Like, it will fade into a nice color no matter what, probably. So. I was at school with a girl who tried to have blue hair, but it went green. It happens. There's also a thing that for some hair colors, depending on what type of dye or bleach or whatever you use, you cannot go into a swimming pool or anywhere near chlorine, or you'll have green hair whether you want it or not. Many cases. Not me. I've never bleached my hair. I've never needed to. My hair is thankfully light enough that most dyes will take on it. I don't really want to go any lighter. I feel like once I wanted to go like a very light blonde. This is way back a million years ago. And then I realized that it would make me look sick. So, you know, I can't really, I couldn't be doing with the, yes, this color of hair looks right on me, but only when I have makeup on. I can't do that. I can't do that at all. It's not for me. Not for, oh, this is looking good. Yes. Okay, very good. Okay, I'm gonna bring you over. Hold on. Here we go. Hi. Your natural hair color is absolutely gorgeous. It's a funny thing about that. Unless you knew me before 2013, you've never seen it. None of you have ever seen it. I actually don't know if there's more than 3 people that I know, maybe 4 people, 5 people that I know who have seen my natural hair color. It's not like a secret, it's just that I don't have really many records of it, you know? Oh, the pigeons are at the window again for a place. But it means I'm doing something right, because if this looks natural on me, then... Yay! Bijou the Collector, hello! Yay! Yippee! Like, seriously, it is actually... I'm joking and messing, but, like, it is a huge compliment to hear that you think it's natural, because that means it does actually suit me the amount I think it does. Well, that's it. My phone's going to be dead if I look at it again. I'm just gonna eyeball this. Garlic. Ah! Sorry, garlic. Ah! Garlic. That'll do. That'll do. Ooh. How do you know if your natural hair color is not now the ginger color? Maybe my keratin did adapt. And I mean, in fairness, stranger things have happened. Not to me. Your natural hair color, I don't mean going grey, but like as you get older, your natural hair color can change. It's why like there's a lot of times you'll see when someone is like a little baby, they will have like, almost white blonde hair, and then they get older and it goes kind of like a darker blonde. So it happens. Not to everyone, but it happens. And then, but it's the weekend. It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. What? It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. Whoa. Oh no, it's fine. I thought this was doing something it wasn't supposed to be doing. It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. What? I had platinum blonde hair as a kid. Now I have dark blonde hair. Exactly the same thing happened to me. I'm naturally dark blonde hair. And there you know. But I really and truly, that is a huge compliment. Who was that who asked? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Sop time.
Sop time. Hey, sop time. Spicy Bear, thank you for the bits. Archaeolinguist says I've had greying hair since high school and I'm genuinely unsure if it's streak of blonde or if I'm stressed myself to early old age. Sometimes you can have a streak of a different colour of hair. Like I have, if you can't see it at all because I dye my hair, but way before I dyed my hair, I had a chunk of hair right here. Funny enough, like kind of where I dye it black, but it wasn't obvious unless I like pointed out, and then it was like clear as day. And it only showed up, this is the weirdest thing, it only became really, really, really obvious if I used a very specific shampoo and conditioner. And I had a streak of like almost ginger right here.
Why did
Wild.
the apple have trouble
Wild.
fitting in at the citrus fruit meetup? They didn't speak Mandarin.
Oh. 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 No. Did I bring you back over? I did. Who was that? Tank Facts? Thank you for the bits. Thank you very, very much. But yeah, I used, it was like a Liz Earle shampoo. And I looked in the mirror after my hair dried and I was like, how long have I had a ginger streak in my hair? And it was nothing to do with, like, it didn't like color my hair or anything. But there you go. There you go. It was like a clarifying shampoo. So maybe whatever I'd been using before was just, I don't know, hiding it. I don't know. I don't know. You know what else I don't know? I don't know how much paprika I was supposed to put in, and I think my phone's dead. Not yet, it's not. 1%, baby. Oh, it clicked an ad. Oh. Quarter teaspoon. Okay, that's not very much. Quarter teaspoon. Oh. Quarter teaspoon. Behold, the quartered teaspoon. I'll put a little bit in just for luck. Jess Kidding says I have ginger bits in my beard. That's all gone now, of course. Lots of people get bits of ginger in their beard. It can happen. It can happen. It says pinch of cayenne, which that's not a real measurement. So I'm just gonna put a bit in. I like cayenne pepper. It's a very specific type of heat. And I like it. Okay, that's probably loads. Maybe. Or maybe not, who knows? Ooh, we're getting closer now to the point of me just putting in all the vegetables. Do I have a slotted spoon? You're not going to believe this. I don't have a slotted spoon, so I'm just going to do this carefully. I could have sworn we had a slotted spoon. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Loss of self. Oh, losing your hair color. Never realized how much it defined me. I mean, if it's a natural color, it's gone away. There's absolutely no shame in dyeing your hair back to like your usual natural color. There's no shame in that. I mean, I don't know when I'll find out I'm going grey because I dye my hair so much. So, what's this? Is this still what we're supposed to be listening to? No, this is the Gran Turismo soundtrack, which is also good, but I don't know what's in there that's safe to play on stream. Oh, yeah. The groovy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, Rodriguez has made it safe to Mexico City. Woo! Currently eating tiramisu cinnamon roll for breakfast. Oh, I hope my soap turns out delicious as well. Oh my god, no, seriously, all jokes aside, that sounds so good. I hope you're having such a good time. Woo! All right, are we ready? Oh wow, this is a lot of vegetable. This is a lot of vegetable. Are these actually... Okay, this is actually cool enough to handle. Sorry, I say the word actually a lot for someone who does not need to be saying the word actually that much. Actually, you don't think you'll find a vegetable. Hands up, who wants a vegetable? Little breakdown and all. Oh yeah. Look at those translucent little guys. Who out here getting translucent with it? Woo woo! Do 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 do. Why aren't you using the delicious liquid? I'm not sure what to do with the delicious liquid. Don't worry, I didn't throw that bit away. I know it probably looked like I did. I did not throw that away. I feel like I can probably just tip it all in after I get the vegetables in. Because, like, there's plenty of flavor in there, you know? I don't know why I say flavor like that. I don't know if it's actually as funny as I think it is when I do things like that. But nobody's left yet. It's the best of my knowledge. Who's that? Younger than decent. Thank you for 33 months, Pog. Thank you so much. How you doing on this Friday day? There's a lot of liquid coming out of the tomatoes and all, you know? Because the recipe says just to put the vegetables in, not the liquid. No, it doesn't say to leave the liquid out, but it doesn't say specifically to put the liquid in either, do you know? Yeah, I'd be thinking of tipping it in and all, because, like, I'll taste it. Probably don't really need to, realistically, but, you know. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a lot of vegetables. Look at that. Don't put liquid in your soup, it'll get wet. Oh, I hadn't thought about that at all. Jeez, you know, you make a very good point. I don't know if we can risk that. And the thing is, a lot of the liquid that's in those dishes is olive oil. But you know, that tastes... It's not all olive oil. I didn't put that much olive oil in there. That'd be kind of messed up if I did put that much olive oil in there, but... I'll just feck it in there. I'm just gonna feck it in there. Oh, Purple Bear, best of luck! Best of luck! I hope it goes well for you. I really, really hope so. Good luck. And if it doesn't work for you, do not be disheartened. I'm putting it in. Putting it in. Where's my onion juice? A lot of this is oil, but, like, it's flavor. It's flavor, and if we die, we die. You know, at least we had a good run at it, in fairness. Huh? Yeah, into the... Whoa, 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 hang on. I don't want to put that in the sink on top of my good knife. I talked about this knife like it's... What the hell was that? The oven thermometer in the sink. No, no, that's not an oven. There we go. Oh no, Mirth, you're not being annoying at all. You're being very polite about it. Trust me. I've had people come in here and be annoying about things. You're not being annoying at all. You're being very, very chill. I've had people be like, "Oh my god, a tree head, why are you not doing this?" Oh, so you're fine. You're grand. It's a whole different ball game, you know, on how you say it, and I appreciate that you are chill. Christmas, hello! I just came by from watching on YouTube. I'll play Subnautica. Come in, how are you doing? It is Friday, and we're making some food, and I need to go back to Subnautica at some point. Oh, one of these fine days. One of these fine days, but I hope you're having a good Friday. I don't know how long I'm supposed to leave this for, but I'll give it a minute. Oh no, the phone's dead. I can just get the recipe over here, on the other device in the kitchen. I should probably get the recipe on this anyway. I just don't want to get my food hands all over it. I went down to my car at 12:41 with the CD in while trying not to wake anyone else. I am honoured. I am absolutely honoured. Thank you. Yeah, there's a world difference between getting excited and getting snippy, and you were absolutely excited, which I really, really appreciate. If you want the recipe for this, I did not say this in so many words, please do !recipe in the chat. And you will get the exact recipe I'm using. And for once, I'm staying as close to this recipe as possible. Ding! It is so raining right here. Oh, Zargan. It's not actually raining here. Although, I think it was raining... Excuse me, it rained this morning, but it seems alright now. Let's see. Yup, it's alright now, huh? Ha! Okay, now where are we? Where is this recipe? Here it is. Pepper. Oh, I forgot the salt. The salt has now been remembered. I'm gonna give that a big stir. Oh, look at that. Simmer for 10 minutes and is reducing heat is necessary to maintain a steady simmer. Alright, that's it. We just let it simmer for a little while.
The two-tone toddler strikes again. Sorry, I just remembered that short where you made liberal food.
Oh my god. I think that was the two-tone toddler one was on the one about shepherd's pie, where someone got so bent out of shape about me calling it shepherd's pie when there was no lamb in it that they called me a two-tone toddler. Which I still think is one of the funniest insults I've ever gotten. Like, as a woman on the internet, I feel like I've gotten off quite lightly for the presence I've had on the internet. Except that one time when everyone wanted to marry me, but that was different. I put that in a whole different category. But that was very funny. I have to admit, it was very funny. Yeah, no shepherds in it. Not even a real shepherd's pie. For shame. Alright. 10 minutes to let that do its thing. 10 minutes. She is Mexican. You know, because I've been putting clips on Instagram, I've been so tempted to repost that clip myself on Instagram because it went crazy on Instagram. I never posted it there myself. And I'm like, am I gonna just keep digging up my old clips? Yes, because somebody commented on my VOD channel the other day and alerted me to something incredibly funny that I might throw to the masses. Apparently, I think it would have been the last time we were playing, or maybe the only time we played through all of the first Ratchet & Clank game on stream. And this is going back, I think this is not long after I dyed this into my hair for the first time, so we're talking like the end of 2022, maybe the start of 2023. We had the realization all at once that Ratchet, at least in the first game, has yaoi hands. And in fairness, his hands are massive for no reason. So maybe we should inflict that upon more people. I'm pretty sure his proportions are different in other games. I don't know, but... Maybe no, don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it for a second. Don't even worry about it. Was there done backlash to Valid Salad? No, actually. Everyone was very excited about Valid Salad. I think people were just excited to be, like, you know, to be having slad. Which is nice. Everyone was very cool in the Ballad Salad video. Cup of Copper, thank you for 48 months. Oh my god, that is 4 years of your prime. Thank you so much. Thanks for the quality content, such as Yowie Hand discussions, which comes up a lot here, considering I am banging the drum about 2026 being the year of Yuri, you know. But look, that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. Dalek, I'm so sorry. What were his hands like in Ratchet and Clank 3 Up Your Arsenal? I don't remember. I don't remember. I think, was it 2022? It was not long after TwitchCon, the first one I went to. I think it was 2022 I dyed this into my hair. Right, how are you doing over here? I need to turn this up. Not the music, I mean the heat. It looks like it's supposed to look. It needs to come to more of a simmer though. It'll be fine. I just want an excuse to say Ratchet and Clank 3 Up Your Arsenal. In fairness, that is the title of the game. That is the title of the game. What game was it where you made a fuck hands with Mike reference? Oh, do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? I have no idea. Oblivion? Cupcake Capsule, you've not missed soup. The soup is still being made. Excellent, Yuri. Thank you. I like them very much. Behold, the soup in progress. Soup cam, soup cam, soup cam. Oi, 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 oi. Yes, very bubbly. That's about where I wanted as well. I wanted to stay there. I don't want it to be like boiling. Fucking McMickolash. Might even bring the heat down a tiny bit just so it doesn't get too... It's getting a bit carried away. Getting a bit carried away. Hey. Hey. Yeah, that'll do. That's better. That's better. I'm just waiting. There's nothing else to do. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. But not too long. 5 minutes, and then we can check it. Oh, Lenbot! Lenbot, thank you so much for subscribing. I'm so glad you're enjoying yourself. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it very much. Dave will be looking after that. Actually, since there's been a lot of gifted subs and a lot of people subbing for the very first time, if you want, you can go over to Discord. You can. And you can link your Twitch and Discord accounts together if you so choose. And you can get into behind the scenes areas. And you can get onto the Minecraft server, which I want to sit on the couch in the perfect comfortable recline and just play Minecraft on the server for like 3 hours. And also as well as I want to do a Minecraft stream next week. I'm supposed to do one this week, but as we know, that everything got thrown up in the air last week, so everything got kind of pushed around a little bit. So I like showing off what you're making, you know? If soup gets carried away, carry it back again. I'll do my best. That looks good to me. That looks good to me. I'm just gonna stop touching it. Is the Discord for subs only? No, if you're not subscribed, you can still join the Discord. You don't see the behind the scenes areas, but you can still see like general and stuff like that. And you can still contribute food pictures and see them. And if you have pets, we love to see pictures of your pets. And you can see those too. That's true. Just make sure if you're joining that you read the rules. It's very important. Otherwise, you will be sitting in the void for all time. And you can go in there and talk about Tomodachi Life. And speaking of, the VOD of that will be going up after stream. True. Real.
Important question for everyone. Do you think Mary Berry has ever gotten drunk and set fire to someone's car?
If I answer, am I legally involved? I like the yes, but she doesn't remember answer. I like that. I like that one. I like that. I like that. My lawyer told me not to answer this. Dalek, thank you for the bits. I mean, who hasn't? Not me. 3 minutes. Now, I have a timer set, but I will have to do this kind of thing by vibes. You know? Jelsh, hello, how are you doing? Come in, come in. Ukela, thank you for 12 months. How are you doing? Come in, come in, come in, come in, come in, come in. Llama, late to the show. What kind of peppers are you using for the soup? Just some red peppers. 3 big, like, red bell peppers. And it smells really nice. It smells really, 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 really nice. It smells so nice. Do you want to see it? Of course you want to see it. Here's the soup. 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 Break it down now. Soup. 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 Break it down now. Soup. 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 It'll be more soupy than you can even imagine soon. Soup. 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 Soup, 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 soup. That's why you need the concert, so I can go up on stage and sing soup. Soup, 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 soup. Oi, oi, oi. Soup is good for morale. I just noticed that chat looks in Stovecam. I like the way new messages pop on screen now. Yeah, it's a different widget, and I keep meaning to adjust to. I keep meaning to set that up for the main view as well because I think it looks very cute. But I'm silly. I need to remove all of my chat overlays and redo all of them because I'm using Zaytree's, and Zaytree, big shout out to Zaytree by the way. But I need to just like tidy them all up because it's down to me. I've set them up a bit wrong and I never fixed most of them. Spike, hello! It's a Friday afternoon and we're here live with good soup. Woo! 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 Oi, oi, oi. I'm gonna give it another like 5 minutes because I don't think I had quite where it needed to be on the simmer. And then we're gonna do the immersion blender. We're going. Fluffy boy, hello. Soups you, sir. Soups you. Oi, 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 oi. Oh my god, Dargan says, by the way, it finally happened. I stumbled upon a deep fried screenshot of my big Tumblr post on Instagram. Oh my god. It was always gonna happen. It was always gonna happen. It was a when, not an if. Oh, by the way, YouTube video for you soon. That has not happened yet because of my disorganization, but soon. How are you, Cake? I'm doing pretty well. I'm vibing. I'm really excited for this soup. I had such a big sleep last night. Oh my god. I think I told you a bit of this earlier, but like, I could not wake up even still though when my alarm went off, but it was like 10 p.m. and we were on the couch. We'd watched like an episode or two of Ted Lasso and I was like, I need to go to bed or I'm going to sleep right here where I am. So I went up to bed and I'm like all comfy and I have my DS and I was like Gone. I was gone. And I woke up like 20 minutes later just to like adjust my pillows and stuff. Gone. I must have had about 8.5 hours of sleep, if not longer. It was great. It took me ages to wake up properly though. It took me so long to wake up. I don't know why. You know, sometimes your body's just like, we need more. We need more. Oi, 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 oi. I have your stickers from Kaizo on my PC right now. I turned my head and saw just Dave. Yes! Oh, thank you so much for putting the stickers somewhere cool. Thank you. Dave will watch over your devices. Dave will protect your PC. He will. He will. Think about how much cats sleep and they barely use their brains. I think they use their brains a lot, just not for anything we can understand. But yeah, I was like tucked up in bed, ready to sleep at before 11 p.m. and it was amazing. It was so good. Especially for a day like today where I'm standing up and moving around a lot, you know, more than I normally would be. I like to have a lot of energy just to mess around. You can usually tell on the days where I've had like 4 hours of sleep and I'm like, I'll keep doing this and be like, yeah, anyway. Whereas today I'm just like, you know, I think I hired this cake to stare at you sticker. It stares at me on the PC. Yes. Don't worry, I'm staring blankly. You're not being observed unless you want to be observed. But he's the bird to do that, really. He's the bird to do that. I should get more of those stickers made, actually. I think I pretty much ran out of them at KaizoCon, which is great. Like, they're there to be distributed. Cats commune with the great ones in their free time. That explains a lot. That does explain a lot. You know, when a cat just looks into the distance and just goes at nothing, explains a lot. This is looking good. Oh, I just realized. Oh no, never mind. I think it's actually gonna be fine. I was going to say we can't do the toasty sandwich, but I think we can. You'll have to trust my process, but I think we can do it. You will have to trust my process. I'm gonna let this go for another minute. It just doesn't look like where I want it. I'm gonna move Brie as well. Let's go, Brie. So we're out of butter at the minute. I don't remember what I used the last week for, but we're out of butter. And if I want to fry the sandwich, butter is essential, except for when it's not. You can use mayonnaise. I know it probably sounds terrible, but if you've used it, if you know what I mean, then you know what I mean. And if you don't know what I mean, then I have something to tell you. You just have to trust me. You know what I mean. Atomic waffle, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I know, but mayo grilled cheese, you don't actually taste the mayonnaise, but it gives such a nice little, like, it gives a nice crunch, you know? Nux Tenma, hello! Mayonnaise is actually better. Egg protein support browning really well. That explains a lot, actually. That explains why it's so much nicer. Oh, thank you for the science. And I hope you're having a good Friday. So yeah, we're gonna do that. I have cheese, I have bread. We could put a little slice of hang in there, but I know the purists might get upset. Not that I would care, but I'll keep it simple, yeah. I know what you mean, surprised me at first. Yeah, it was a friend of mine said it, and I was like, no! And I tried it, I was like... I think butter toast tastes better, but mayo toast is fine, like the taste of brown butter. You see, if you like the taste of brown butter specifically, then sure, you know what's good, you know? What the heck is a Jarlsberg? It's this really specific glitch you can run into in Skyrim, where if you go out and swim out far enough, you find this mass that is just all the Jarls of everywhere in Skyrim just like stuck together, floating in the water. And if you crash into it while you're swimming, your game crashes and your PC switches off and it unplugs itself. And Todd Howard shows up at your front door and tells you to go fuck yourself. Anyway. The Earl won't stop flushing wet wipes. We told him like 100 times. We told him 100 times and he just won't listen. It's not relevant to anything Zargan, but I remember my favorite combo of emotes. The one I call Cake Jumper Waking Up at 3 a.m. Thirsty Simulator. That is me. I do sometimes wake up at 3 in the morning and drink half a litre of water and go back to sleep. I should probably get the immersion blender, but... Oh, it's here. I don't know why it's here, but look, I won't ask questions. And it's clean. Shut. So we can make the soup, as in like we can blend up the soup, put the lid on. That will stay hot for ages. So once that's done, Once that's done, then we can start assembling the plan for the sandwich. I haven't made a toasty sandwich like that in ages. Oh, the stuff on this. Hang on till I clean it. It's weird because the attachment for it is clean. Disgusting. All good, nobody died. What cheese do you use for cheese toasty? Whatever's in the fridge. I'm gonna see what's in the fridge at the minute, actually.
It might sound weird, but don't you think the Duolingo owl looks like they flush plastic-based wet wipes down people's toilets to clog the drains and create fatbergs in the sewers?
But he'd also tell everybody that he doesn't do that. And he thinks it's disgusting, but he doesn't. Because he's a sick individual. What did I come over here for? Cheese. Anything else? No, I think it's just cheese. Oh, mayonnaise, of course. What the hell is mayonnaise? Oh, here it is. Cheese. Okay, we're going to blend up our soup first. Okay. I think that looks okay. Hang on till I bring you over. We did it! We did it! Woo! Behold, soup. Well. Are we ready? Are we steady and are we ready? Are we ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Brace! This will take a minute. Oh, oh, oh. Ooh. Ooh.
Reminder to everyone to make sure you tell your pets you love them. I'm trying to teach my cat to understand me when I tell him I love him. I'm unsure if he doesn't understand or if he's just doing cat things and doesn't care.
Who could say? Who could say? Thank you for the bits, Pickett. More research needed. But look at that soup. Look at that soup. That looks respectable. Now, I'm gonna put a lid on it. Once I extract the lid from the hell I have placed it in which I have placed it. I want to dive right in. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. What's the preference? Smooth or chunky soups? I'll go for either. It depends on the humor I'm in. I couldn't have a smooth soup for a while after having my teeth out because I had so much soup in the space of like a week and a half. But I like it again. I mean, I never disliked it. I just, had to take a break. And that happens. Sometimes you like things very much and you still have to take a break from them. Now, can we start a taste test prediction? For, I'd say run it for about 10 minutes. Because we have some things to assemble. I need to move a few bits around. These can go into the sink. This can, this can go over here. Yes, I did just put that on the floor. Fight me. Can I have some of the soup, please? Perhaps. Urban Legend, hello! Come in. I'm moving this over here. And I'm gonna get out something else. Oh, this is something else. This incredibly battered frying pan. Which you'll see up close in a minute. Now, to do this, we must prepare I might go for a different cheese, actually, because this is a very nice cheese, but it doesn't melt very well. I actually don't know if we have a different cheese. Oh, we do. Behold. Is a soupe a two-door soup? Yes, it is. A coupe, a soupe. So I'm going to grate some cheese. Little Pyro, there's no cream in the soup. You probably could put a bit in if you wanted, but there's none in this recipe. Now I'm grating some cheese. Up. Super duper. Super. Oh, well, this is the way it's happening now. Clever little grater. Yeah, it's greater than a lot of the other ones I've used. IKEA finest. Casey Explosion Loose Soup Day! What's your favorite soup? Super cheese boy! I have a bit of other... Not soup. I have a bit of other cheese to put in here. It's a bit stink. But we want this for qualities other than the flavor. It's not actually that stink. I mean, it's a cheese. It's going to be a bit stink. So I've grated up some mature cheddar. And I'm about to grate up something else. Because mature cheddar does not melt very well without a lot of encouragement. So I'm grating in some Gruyere. I know, we're getting a little fancy with it. Because you can get fancy with it. You don't have to get fancy with it. But this has been in the fridge. It's fine. It's in date. I had a moment there, I was starting to worry. Ow. I know you took my whole hand off, but we're all good. So Gruyere melts very nicely. That's probably loads. That's probably more cheese than we need. How bad? I can just make a second sandwich. Here's also an additive to make the cheese melt better. Yeah, it's one of those things, like, it feels fake to just be like, oh, you can put in a good melty cheese with the not so good melty cheese to make the cheese melty. It sounds made up, but it does actually work like that, which is great. Oh, there's another one I used to use. Is it Edam? Melts really nicely as well. I don't remember. It's something like that. If you happen to have it as well, a bit of pecorino. Really nice. Very good. Cheese alchemy. It feels like cheese alchemy. It really does. Now, where's the bread? Here. Oh, I don't like the look of that pan, actually. I'm just going to give it a little rinse. It should be fine. Oh, I bet it was in the dishwasher. Which is fine, most of the time. Am I cheating by using a non-stick? Yes. Do I care? Not on your Nelly do I care. Gouda melts good, or Gouda, depending on how Dutch you are, but melty cheese gets liquid, transfers heat to the hardened melt cheese. And it all kind of mixes together, you know? Ooh. Bread.
Gruyere is the best guardian of the galaxy.
Oh, what'd I do with you? Right. If you taste the soup, nope, not until the taste test. Now, this is the bit where you have to be very careful. There's one weird thing. When you take your 2 slices of bread out of the pack, do not do this to prepare them. Make sure that because I'm going to put this on, and then I'm going to put everything on, and then I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do that because it's a little easier for me to handle it. I could do it the other way, I just don't want to. I find it's easier to keep everything where it needs to be. So make sure that, I know this sounds like such a silly little thing, make sure your slices of bread line up when you put them together to create the sandwich, because otherwise you're going to have weird bits sticking out, and you're going to lose bits of filling, and it's nightmare. Nightmare. It's not the end of the world, but, you know, it makes a difference for me. Mayonnaise. Makes a difference for me. Now, don't be afraid of the mayonnaise. Like, just put a lash of it on there. Like, honest to God, just go mental. Just go absolutely mental. Just put it right out to the edges. To me, it's the only acceptable use of mayonnaise. I like mayonnaise. I think mayonnaise is far better when you have other things with it. I feel like it elevates a lot of things. What am I saying? Elevate. You know what I mean? It's very good to add like a creamy flavor as a sauce if you mix it with other stuff. It makes a good companion. I've seen people use mayo instead of butter for the toasting part. Funny you should say that. That's exactly what we're doing. Am I doing this the right way around now after all my yapping? I think I am. We'll find out. Probably. Maybe. Really funny if I wasn't doing it the right way around. I like mayonnaise. I think mayonnaise gets a bad rap, but in fairness, if you don't like it, you don't like it, you know? Like, some people don't like ketchup. I don't like ketchup if it's too sweet, unless I'm in a very specific humor. I am a chef ketchup believer. Heinz ketchup, I have to be, like, in a really specific humor for. It's so sugary. It's so sugary. But chef is where it's at. Okay. Yum. Turn the mayonnaise into mayo-yays! Woo! Alright, time to heat up the pan, I guess. I should probably dry the pan, that'd be a good start. The drying pan. I'm a fan of Miracle Whip, but it's quite odd. I have no idea really what Miracle Whip is. Is it like a mayonnaise substitute? I can't think of anything else it could possibly be. What is Miracle Whip? Whip. What is it? I don't know. You can tell me. I can see you from over here. It's so sweet in a bad way. Oh. Miracle Whippets! Those are just incredibly good dogs. I'm gonna let that heat up a bit. Miracle Whip's like salad cream. Salad cream is completely, it's perfectly cromulent, if you will. I'm big into Gamescape. How you doing? Hello, hello. Perfectly cromulent. I wouldn't go out of my way for salad cream, though. Did anyone... Hang on. Maybe this is like an Irish thing. Maybe it's not. Did anyone else at home when you're growing up, was there just always a thing of chef's salad cream in the fridge? Because we always had one. I never saw my mum use it, but we always had a thing of salad cream in the fridge. I never once saw her take it out and use it for anything. Maybe once I just didn't, you know. Maybe I didn't process it. You know? Boss Angry Bovine says Miracle Whip is considered a salad dressing, but some folks use it in place of mayo. I suppose, like, if you like the flavour, you like the flavour, you know? It probably came with the fridge. Buy a fridge today and get a free salad cream. Okay, I'm gonna do the assembly on the pan. I feel like this is maybe, like, the idiot's way of doing it, but... I need to test the heat of the pan, though, which is much harder to do without butter. I'm gonna give it another second. Well, a couple of seconds. Salad cream's like a mayo. Okay, so it is sweeter and weirder. I kind of want to try it now. You know, it's one thing that would make me want to go to the States, is just trying foods that I've heard about on the television for 100 years. You know? I don't know if it's worth it. No offense to you, but... Alright, I'm sending it. Sizzle. Trying to make sure it's not going to stick, so I'm giving it one of these. Make sure the temperature is where I want it to be. Please don't burn! I would never overreact to the possibility of this burning. Oh, Mango Walker saw a teeny tiny bird! Oh! Oh. Oh. Oh god, hang on, I need to make a new surface for myself. I need to move the soup. Yep. Okay, you still moving? Yes, excellent. Okay, so we're gonna give that a second to do its thing. I need something to pick it up and flip it with. Where's the flipper? I'm not doing it with my hands, I can promise you that. Oh, here it is. I'll just give it a quick one of these. Give him one of these. Oh, love a good uilleann pipe. Grilled cheese with jam, Kitsune, I can see, because I have made sandwich. Oh, okay, now hang on. We're gonna turn the heat down a little bit. I don't want it to get a burn. It's getting a little smoky, so I need to be careful. We're at a crucial stage. I need to flip this really soon. Oh, be not afraid of the cheese. I'm just putting it all in. Who's gonna kill me? Me. I'll kill me. Do I have it lined up right? Yes, I have. Oh my god, if this goes wrong, I'll cry. No, I won't. I'll just be better. Oh god. Oh no, it's a bit overdone. It's a bit overdone. It might still be okay. Ow! It might be still okay. I think the heat might have been a bit high on that. Damn. It might be a bit overdone. Oh no. Damn. I might get away with it, but it's looking a bit darker on the edges. I don't know. It still looks good. Maybe I'm overreacting. We'll give it a minute. It doesn't smell like burning. That's kind of my point. It doesn't smell like burning, and when I put my finger in my mouth, it didn't taste like burning, so we might have gotten away with that. Just make sure I don't make the other side soggy now is the only thing. Oh, that was terrifying. Woo-hoo. Sweating. Oh, the other side's looking alright. Okay. Now that it's not freshly flipped, it actually does look much better than I thought it did. Oh, the fear of my whole heart and soul. That's true, mayo does crisp a little darker. That's true. Alright, are we grooving or are we grooving? This is it, we're in the final stretch. I'm going to be plating this up in a minute. Oh god, this smells so nice. do 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 do. Da 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 da. Oi 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 oi. Da 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 da. Oh, it's got a bit of the cheese crisp and all. This needs to crisp up a bit more. The other side is not as like crispy as I would like it, but it's not far off. Up. Oh. Phew, hello, how are you doing? Oh yeah. Oh, that's really nice. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It's gathering bits of cheese as we go. Okay, oh yeah, I'm calling it. Now I'm gonna do this. And we're putting it on the plate. Cheese, do you know? Oh, you can see it. Hang on. I'm trying to get a hold of it where it won't fall. Oh, look at that. It's not burnt, it's caramelized. Joe's alright, I like the cut of your jib. That, you know what, you know what? Do you know what? Okay, I'm putting that on a dinky little plate. Let me turn off the fan. Did I turn off the heat? I did.
Who up grilling they cheese?
Who up grilling they cheese? Woo! Let me turn this down a bit now. Okay, I do have to get a bowl out of the dishwasher because I forgot to empty the dishwasher before stream. Even though I very specifically put it on in the hopes that it would be done before I started stream, it wasn't done, and that was my own fault. Didn't you want to use the sandwich toaster that your aunt has hid in the back of the cupboard for the last 35 years, used twice? No, funnily enough. I want one of those sandwich toasters that actually seals the sandwich properly, because anytime I've tried to use one that like it down, it just like leaks. Now, gang. The moment of truth is approaching. That's a lot of soup. Oh god, that's soup for like a family of 7 for 2 days. I could have made a bit more. But you know, it's respectable looking. Let me bring it over to this camera so you can see. I don't have any like bit of cream or anything to swirl through it, but soup! Soup! Now I'm gonna move this away. Yup! Now I put on some music that's like a little more chill. Perhaps. Perhaps a little more chill, a little more. Oh my goodness. Okay, hang on. Do I do this? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna. That's a whole chunk of cheese. Oh, you know what? I forgot a spoon. I forgot to get myself a spoon. A soup spoon. No, I feel so civilized when I remember we have soup spoons. There's not really any good way to take a picture of this now, is the only thing. But I'm going to see if we get cheese pull. I bet if I rip this in half again, we'll get an even bigger one. I'm not trying to push my luck, but like... Okay, no, not really. Ooh, see, this is the effect of the Gruyere. The cheddar on its own will not do this. Not in a million years. Well, not in like 100 years. I haven't made one of these in so long. Well, Pinkle, you can fascinate a woman with a piece of cheese. And so... Why did I even get a spoon? Why did I even get a spoon? The cheese stretching commercials always yeah, cheese mixed with glue for photography, which is kind of messed up. But look, the thing is, like, you can get real cheese to do that, but it's just not as reliable for the camera. So yeah, I can't use up all the soup just dipping. I do need to try the soup on its own. So. You know, I mean... Oh, I don't know if you'd like it. You know, it's got peppers. Oh, you don't like peppers. Oh, I don't know. It's got, I don't know. I don't know. It's got the letter you wrote to Santi at age 5 in it. I don't know if you want that. It's got it's got all the tomatoes on Earth in it. I don't know if you'd like it. It's got paid horse armor DLC. I don't know if you. I don't know if it's for you. You know. Oh, I don't know if it's your thing. It's got eyes on the inside. Like, who wants to be eating that? Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I just need to make sure. Oh my god! Look at the state of that, huh? No. You wouldn't like it. I'm sorry. I'm just, you know, I'm saving you from a terrible fate of having to eat the soup that is in the comfort of my home and not yours. You just, yeah, I'm making a great sacrifice for you, really. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, we just dropped cheese in. Not deliberately. A bit of cheese just went in the soup. Oh, you wouldn't like it. It's got LOL solo queue in it. Ranked solo queue. You wouldn't like it. I'm sorry to break it to you this way. It's gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. Of course it is. Of course it is. Please make this soup. If you think you'll even like this for a second, please make this soup. You saw it didn't take that much time. Like, the most time-consuming part of that was just cutting up the tomatoes. That is gorgeous. That is so good. Oh, there's a bit of cheese. Please, there's the recipe. Exclamation mark recipe. It's not my recipe. It's someone else's recipe. Go make it. It's so nice. That is stunning. Oh, I had this the other day. McDara made this recently. And I was like, oh, I want to make that. Or actually, what I said was, McDara, will you please make that soup again? Because we were sharing with some friends and we got like, you know, we got enough of it, but I wanted it again. So I was like, I'll just make it. And now I've made it. And now I have soup. Yeah, if you had an apple corer that was sharp enough, that might help a bit with the tomatoes. How much the red pepper flavor come through? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. You could probably put a fourth red pepper in there if you wanted more of it, but it's... So, I think a good way to explain this, and he's upstairs in a minute, otherwise I'd tell him to tell you the story himself, but so McDara has not been, wasn't able to eat peppers. He wasn't like allergic, he just like couldn't deal with them. And we were somewhere once and there was a roasted red pepper and tomato soup. Oh, there he is, he's in chat. And he tried it, he was like, oh, this is good, but it tastes like peppers, but I'm enjoying it. I don't know if that helps explain that, like, you taste it and you're like, oh, this is good soup, and then the pepper flavor gently hits you and you're like, oh. Instructions unclear, I stuffed 30 peppers in the soup. I mean, you could do that. I think it'd be good if you threw in a jalapeno or two. It could be, I don't know if I do it myself. There's a bit of cayenne pepper in there for a little spice. There's actually not very much. You only barely get it, but it is nice. And then you're putting in paprika, which is just more pepper, but it is, God, that's gorgeous. It is one of the nicest soups I have made. And this is my first time making it. But it is one of the nicest, like, homemade soups. It's so good. Yeah, jalapenos might affect the color a little bit. If you're not too fussed about that, then by all means you can try it out. But, McDara, do you want a taste of this? If you're busy, that's obviously fine, but... I've got a toasty cheese sandwich as well if you want to bite of that. It's not as crunchy as it was when it came off the pan, but it's not bad. I hear movement. No, you might be busy. There he is. Hello. Do you want to try? Do you want to try a little dunk?
Oh, send it.
I put Gruyere and cheddar in this.
Nice.
Go for it. It's just a good soup. It's just a good soup. Thank you for finding this soup.
No problem.
Yippee! And everyone say thank you, McDara, for setting up the monitor with chat right there, where I've been looking at you most of the day. Which I'm probably going to use from now on, because it feels so much more natural to talk to you like this than like this back and forth all the time. This is great. Bye! There he goes! Bye! He's not even working from home today, he just ran really fast. Oh, this is so good. I'm so happy. I feel so at peace when I make food on stream and it comes out just like, oh, so good. And it's a respectable time of the day. What day is it? What day is it? What time is it? It's not even 5 o'clock yet and we're done. Well, I mean, we can chat for a little while. But we're done. Hands up, who's going to try making this soup? Because I want to see your results in Discord if you make the soup. I want to see how it turns out for you. That's good. It's good soup. It's okay. I don't know what else to tell you. Would you have made a second sandwich? I would have, and I would have eaten it too, but I might do that later when I can afford to fall asleep. Like that. It's so good. Again, I don't know what else to tell you other than soup. Soup. I didn't take a picture of the soup. Now, in fairness, I don't know how photogenic the soup is, but it doesn't look mank. But food photography is very difficult. That's why, as someone was saying earlier, a lot of food photography uses non-food items to make it look good. Don't own a blender, but I definitely make it otherwise. You know, I really recommend those little handheld immersion blenders. They are, because there are some things where, you know, there are some recipes that need a blender, and if you have one of those standy up ones where you have to pour it in and then take it out, like it's very good generally, but there's so much cleaning. There's so much cleaning up and so much messing around and whatever. With that, it's just like, give it a wash, that's it. You have it washed in seconds. Excuse me, you can throw the attachment on it into the dishwasher as well and you're fine. They're so good. Yeah, they're so cheap as well. I'd be surprised if that one I have was any more than a tenner, you know? Nebula, I don't actually have a reliable archive other than the announcement channel in Discord. I have started trying to remember to link recipes in VODs over on the VOD channel on YouTube, but I don't always have a recipe to link, but that's not good. Yeah, pouring hot liquid into anything is terrifying. Absolutely terrifying, you know? It might help the texture to cut the veggies smaller after you roast them before they go in the soup. Yeah, if you can't blend it, that would probably help a lot because they will still melt down a little bit, you know? If you have capability, why use big blender when hand blender do trick? Exactly, exactly. I'm so happy. Do the Toothon recipe PDF? Not yet, not yet. I admittedly fell off the horse of writing that, but I will have it for you. What day is today? Not tomorrow. I want to have it to you no later than like the middle of next month. Because I know there's a lot of stuff from Toothon that just went by the way, which admittedly a lot of that stuff I was supposed to dig into wrapping up like after Christmas when it went a little while, and then after Christmas was before and after Christmas was the way it was. So I want to get that to you soon. 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 Because it's a bit of fun and I like sharing recipes with people. That's good. I don't know what else to tell you. It was great. Love and life. Huh. Well, I do have something to ask you. Oh, Garter, actually, hello, the soup is great. I'm kind of like, you know when you have something that's really nice, you're just like, I don't know what to do now. I have nothing to complain about, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. I do have something very important to ask you. Something very, 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 very important. Have we had a very nice time on this day? Today. Today on the day that we're here. Today. Today. Because this is lovely. This is so nice. I'm so, so happy with it. Please go make yourself a soup. If you are not feeling like having a soup, make yourself a sandwich. You deserve it. Oh, I do want to make a French onion soup. I do. Din Maker, you come into us just at the end, but lovely to have you all the same. Come in. I hope you're enjoying Blueprints. I hope so. I need to see where I'm sending you after this. Because I don't have my... I don't have my phone. I mean, it's... I do have my phone, but it's dead, you know? It's dead. It's so good. I'm so glad. I need to play it myself at some point. I need to. All right, come here. I have important things for you. First, ding, ding, ding. There's the Discord. If you're not in already, go. Go. It'll be good fun. If you're subscribed and you want to hop in, go. Make sure your accounts are linked together. Get on the Minecraft server. Make something. Go hang out. Go be uns. There will not be a stream tomorrow. I'm thinking maybe of doing a stream Sunday. I kind of want to play more Tomodachi Life. The VOD for yesterday will be going up like soon enough after this. Also have a YouTube video that was supposed to go up that I just got so pulled away from. So if that goes up, I will let you know. And you know where you'll find out about it first? If you're not like sitting refreshing YouTube, you'll find out about it in Discord first. It's true. What else have I got? I'm on sites. I know you typed ! Twitch as though you're not already here. I'm on sites. I'm on websites. I'm 10% off your gamer subs with code CakeJumper, and you support the channel, and that helps me do a lot of what I do. I need to see who's online. I need to see who is around and about, and I'm going to see if I can do it via the medium of this contraption. Because if I open a browser window on that, it's going to go up in fire, you know? I don't know if I'm signed in on this. Oh, I am! Thank goodness! That makes my life so much easier. Oh, so much easier. Okay. Everybody hold on. Everybody hold on. Why will it not show me my following properly? Oh, here we go. Hang on now. Hang on. Now hang on. Where are we off to? No, do you know what, Twitch? I actually do want to see the channels I'm following in my following tab. I know that's a bit mad, but that is what I'm looking for when I go in there. I'm gonna send you over to... I'm gonna send you to... Oh, I don't know. There's like hundreds and millions and trillions of people online. I don't know, and they're all very cool. I'm gonna send you over to Iona, who is online playing Tomodachi Life. Iona's very... I nearly spelled her name wrong. Don't tell her that. It's not her fault. I put too many E's in it. That's what I did. You know, sometimes your hands just go ahead of you. All right, excellent. I'm going to send you over to Iona, who is playing Tomodachi Life. And gang, thank you so much for coming along. Thank you so much for coming along. This has been very fun. I will hopefully see you on Sunday. For any other bits and bobs, do go on over to the Discord and I'll keep you in the loop, and follow me on sites and you can see what I'm doing. And thank you, Didn't Make It, for bringing everyone over, even if it was only for a few minutes. It's still lovely to have you. So, I will see you soon. Where's my button? My button! I forgot my button! Thank you so much for coming along! We have soup! Thank you so much! Goodbye from me, goodbye from Shark, goodbye from Dave. This has been a really nice stream. I'm absolutely, I'm vibing on all cylinders. Thank you so much for coming along. I will see you hopefully on Sunday. Hopefully. I'll see you. Goodbye! Goodbye! Farewell! Goodbye! But for real. Goodbye!